What's up? All right. So I already see Randman in here, right? Yeah, man. Where are you, Randman? He already went and looked for the guitars. So here's something cool. I can go right where he is. Boom! I found him. How's it going? So again, anyone's welcome. We have space here for 6 more people. Come on over. Anybody's welcome. Come on over. Let me just show a few things. Well, I guess we could do a grubbers and get that going, and then we'll look. But like if you type C, you can customize your guy bit a little bit more. And then you have the robot option like Randman has, and you can connect your Ready Player Me account, but it only loads the head for some reason. So if you have a Ready Player Me thing, you get more features, but it's only your head. Yo, how's it going? Tune in. I had to go run a good dinner, but I'm here. Well, we're just starting, y'all. We're just starting, all right? So welcome. And other than C, it's kind of like, you know, WSAD. Use your mouse to move. It's kind of similar to inverse, a bit different as well. And I will look at more details about this as we go after our grubfish. All right, we got somebody. Hot Rod, what's up though? Hey, everybody that shows up here will get a pack of promos from ConsumerBreak during the stream. Now, I know if it's full, but that's why you got this time now to get in there. If you show up during the stream, you'll get a pack of 3 promos from ConsumerBreak. There are 5 hidden guitars in the place. Let me just show you one example as I spin around here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, it's over there under the other bridge. We got a bridge here with a guitar under the bridge. Ooh. And there's 4 more scattered around in hidden areas. If you find these things, you don't actually have to walk into them. I got a link right on the guitar, so you can click on it, open link, and then you have a form here to fill out. Just your name, Wax, Twitter. You do that, and you fill out the form for any of the 5 guitars, you'll get a common pin from NFTOPIA that are newly minted. Currently, they're going for about 4 wax on the market. And as we've seen in the past 3 events, when we actually get to convention time, they're going to be used a lot more. So there you go. Got somebody else with us. Some more people. Missy, Jamie Penguins. All right, let's fill this up. Y'all can go ahead and run around, try it out while I'm doing this stuff. Look for the guitars, whatever you want. If you have questions, you can type here in Twitch. You can also type right up top here. You can type in here if you want. And if you don't want to talk. And if you want to talk, you're open to it. Turn your mic on and get close to me. It's proximity. Let's get it on. How's it going? All right. Welcome, y'all. If it's less than 8 people, we have 7 now, so we can accept 1 more. Hey. What's up? You're welcome to mute. You're welcome to talk to. It's all good. But I'm going to keep rambling along because I'm on stream and all that. Yeah, you can also use the chat at the top. There's the chat button. And then, yeah, you got your emojis here kind of like this. You can use any of the emojis. Different things. You can hold Z to clap if you wanted to do that. And there's also a button for camera mode for first person and third person. That's nice and quick. I believe the V button does that. Yeah. So that's helpful too, like that. And then there's a button to sit right here. Sit, and it'll sit in the closest seat you're at. So if I get close to somewhere, boom, it'll be like that. Capiche? Hey, exciting stuff. Thanks for helping pioneer the new metaverse. Indeed. Welcome, Waffles Kitty. Welcome, Dragon FCP. Yeah, I might be missing chat. So I'm flustered around doing multitasking. All right. So yeah, y'all are welcome to come over if you want. You notice these chat boxes too. This is all custom. So, and also you see a lot of these different architecture get-ups. This is all temporary. It was just to try things out. They're all just examples and things that we can do. We can add walls and screens and stuff like that. But we kind of learned that the more that you add in that's custom, the slower it's going to get. And it's pretty fast right now. So if you're in here, see how well it's going. Is it loading well? Yada yada. But we likely won't have big booth setups like this that are all custom. For example, I can also teleport, which is all set. So if I'm going to the top area now, boom, cool. So like this is a thing I set up, you know, with all these walls and things. That's probably all going away for the event. The event will be November 4th and 5th, and we will have more details next week about that, as far as packages and things to get a booth. It'll probably be more like emptier than this, like that, so it's not a big get up. But then the booths will have like little screens, like these screens right here, or down in here. And I'm able to teleport where I want by moving forward, holding shift to walk fast, and double click where I want to go. That's how I'm teleporting over there. But like these rooms, they have like things too, like screens. So these are kind of like booths. I found a truck in the metaverse. Way to go, Randman. There is a truck. You're right. So these are kind of like booths, but there may be different looks to them. But they might just be a screen like this next to the wall that will have its own chat area, like that. And for this November event. Now anything's possible for like the future. Or there may be some that are bigger and more custom, like what I have here. But just to say all that, this is all just to test it out. This is all just a test. Oh, so no worries. Mic issues earlier. Oh, I won't even have the music playing. See, I didn't even have that on, so no one even heard you anyway. They're all just listening to me talk. At least that's going. Dang it, guys. Well, you have music now. Alright, let's go back to consumer break. And we're still going to explore here a bit. But I have a password game. The main one is not live yet. We'll have it live pretty soon. Another collab with fan picks. But until then, you can go to private game entry. You can hit community. The password is community, like it says up there. If you solve this puzzle, you're going to earn a promo pack just by tomorrow. So you're going to have several hours until this is over. 6 hours. After that, by tomorrow, you'll get your promo pack. And let's see what this guy looks like. This is a photo submitted by our community. What we got here? Is that a doggo? Yeah, as you see, I'm dragging and dropping these. If anyone watching happens to have never seen this, it's very skill based. I can pass the pieces. I can hold the view image to see it all if I want. And I'm just trying to solve this thing as fast as I can to get on a leaderboard. I have up to 10 tries to get my best score. So that's how this is done. Boom, boom, boom. There is some strategy and stuff, but photographic memory is your best. Just came across one of my doggos photo session and found this one. I think it's cool for a puzzle. You got that right, Matt Jonas. That's cool for a puzzle. And you made the password game. So there you go. The actual puzzles, the public ones that are going live soon, they're going to have a collage of different ones. But thanks for playing already. Nika, Buzz King, Tissues, Cody B, Randman, Master Halo, Fat B, Avanov, Jamie Penguins, Omanky, Lods, Episec, Hot Rod, 13 people. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. And anybody that else has not done that yet, you can do that if you want. It's a free app in the App Store or Google Play. That doggo puzzle. That's right. That's right. I'm going to have another one. Actually, I'm going to have another two shortly. A 50 piece one to make it nice and different, challenging, and also a standard one. Both of them are collages, other picks. I don't have them quite out. I'm going to try to during the stream, during Grubs. We'll see how that goes. What we think here. Let's see what our Grubfish looks like. Yeah, 25 people. Let's get in there. We're going to do NFT draft packs, promo packs. They have 3 random cards in them. I'm also going to show really quick how easy it is to do a one-click team on NFT Draft where you don't own any of the cards. It's as easy as a few buttons, y'all. And you'll see, but you can just, it's like entering contests when you do that. If you don't know anything about football, we're about to see. But when you use that one-click rented card option that they have now, it's like entering a giveaway, and it's going to use whatever cards that are picked, and it's all automated. Very cool, very good chance, I don't want to say that, a good chance of winning wax, I don't know that. But there's a lot of wax that is being given away there for doing that, and you don't even need to have cards or nothing like that. What's up, long hair? How's it going? What's good? Got my first shiny creature. That's what's up, Dragon FCP. That's what's up. And you're getting them. An easy way to get them is to go to our draft, which is in Nifty Blocks. Right there's our links will be in chat in a hot second because Puzzler's amazing. And we have these collab drops, and they're only 2 wax each. One of them you can just get, the common, and then the rare, the epic, you have to hold wax wolves to get them. But if you do get them, if you do have 2 wax wolves, you can get that for 2 wax. And you do that with our collection, you do it with GoParel's collection, these guys, and then if you have one of each, you can go right here back to ours and go to blends. Boom. And then over here we have some collab packs. These are gonna last a whole nother week still. A whole nother week. Let y'all have a chance to get those shinies if you still want them. Last call. It's last call though. But if you do that and you blend these packs, here we have a pack that'll have 1% shiny with 10 promos in it. So that, or 10% shiny rather. So if you get a pack of 10 promos, this one here with 10% shiny. Yeah, 10% shiny. There's also a 1% legendary wolf badge. You can also get legendary wolf badges still. But the VRLs, those are gone. But you can still pull that badge. Or the shiny. That's actually, by statistics, that's you would get a shiny. If you're not getting a shiny in this pack, the odds are against you. So some people are pulling multiple shinies using this pack. So that's the last call. We're getting those things minted. They stake in WaxDAO. They give you entries. We're going to talk about that a bit later in the stream. The WaxDAO, because we need another farm. We need to open a new one. But there's your overview about that. That's all still ongoing. If anybody's out there, thanks for saying that you got your first shiny. Sweet. Which one was it? What was it? Or can we look? Do you care? Let's see what we got. Or maybe it wasn't right now. Okay, so it happened earlier. Alright, no, cool. Well, if you go here and do this legendary filter, you see them. So there you go. We're seeing a lot more now than what there are without those packs. Anyway, at 0.05% chance. The mint are up to almost, none of them are up to 100 or nothing, but they're getting up there, up to 60. These are shinies from seasons 1 through 3. So they are only able to be gotten from promo packs. Whenever we start season 4, all the new packs from that point will have new shiny creatures. They won't have these. So they're going to end up more limited again. But when we have these kind of collab drops, we're allowing them to be better percent. Give you a little incentive and stuff. So there you go. If anyone has questions about anything, always holler it in the chat. Holler it in the chat. That's right. We do have merch. Thanks to GoParel. We got this logo stuff. Anybody wants stuff? If you were to buy any of these, you'd not only be supporting GoParel and ConsumerBreak and also getting your merch, you will get free NFTs with it. Don't know what yet. Nothing's like announced. But if you do buy it, we'll set you up with some free NFTs from our collection. Link is wrong. Oh. Well, this one works. Hey, what's up, Encrypted? Welcome! Welcome to the stream, Encrypted folks. Let's go ahead and join the grubs. I'm going to be here for a couple more hours still. Doing a lot of different grubfish for different prizes. For the next one, it's coming up. We'll do it soon, and it's NFT draft packs, promo packs. So get in there for that, and then also have numerous collections. What up, everybody? Welcome, Moonbiz Marty, Meow Z. Thanks for the raid there, Encrypted. I hope you had a fun time where you are, or whatever you were doing. We're over here hanging out at the Metaverse. Oh, Randman says, I'm at guitar number 4. If anyone wants to teleport to my location, I heard that. Well, there you go. If you want, you're able to teleport to a user. Oh, he says he's leaving. But anybody's welcome to come. We can hold up to 8 people in this test space. This is for NFTOPIA. This is the new NFTOPIA space just for this November event. Because from there, we may do other things. So there's nothing planned for beyond that as far as the Metaverse. But for November 4th and 5th, we're going to have an event. We're calling it NFTOPIA Lite, not NFTOPIA 4. This is going to be a smaller event, all right? It's only a month away. And we do have some limitations with this space. There's more work involved. We're going to have a smaller amount of booths, not 80. We're going to have 2 days, not 3 days. There's still going to be a lot of different live events. There'll still be a lot of exhibitors. And it'll be a new thing to check out, new activities, new stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun, but don't expect it to be a NFTOPIA 4. Expect it to be NFTOPIA Lite. Let's see what this is like. Let's get some testing in, some feedback in, have a good time, and then we'll decide how the next big one will be, which is scheduled for January, the end of January. So only a couple months beyond that. January 28th through the 30th will be NFTOPIA 4. But we don't know where that'll be. We may be using FutureFest, which I'll check out here in a bit. Or we may do a frame one. That's all we got right now. Stay tuned for next week. We'll have some more details next week. Until then, you're able to come in here and try this test space out, which will be the same environment, but like all the boots and everything is still subject to change. So that's what's up. That's what we got going on right now. Let's real quick show you NFT draft. Nothing that takes a long time. And then we'll do a grubs for NFT draft packs. This was our collab a couple weeks ago. They have a game here where it's fantasy football, where you're joining a tournament. Look, this tournament has 16,000 wax in it, and it's a week long. So this is going out next week. 16,000 wax going out next week. And if you hold NFT cards from there, like from what's in the promo pack, you're building your team, and then it's fantasy football based on the positions of the cards you have, but it's all automated. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. It's all you have to do is have cards and join. And whenever the real life NFL games happen during the week, those players, if you have cards that match their positions and teams, they're going to give you points, and that's how this works. All right? But if you have no cards and you don't care about football or nothing, but you still want a chance at wax and you want it to be all automated, then go to the website like I just did. Go to play like I just did. You got to be logged in with your wax. Oops, let's do it again. You got to be logged in with your wax. All right? You hit join now. This is where you would build your team from your own wallet. But go over here and click rental pool instead. Rental pool. And what that means is that, yeah, there's a whole pool here. If I look, there's a big old pool here of all these cards. And these are all NFT cards. But other people put them here for us to use for the tournament. And then you're splitting the winnings. So that is an insanely cool feature, guys. And you can go in here one by one, or you can literally click one-click team creation. Boom! No part. Hold on. It worked last night. No cards found to replace. Let's try this again. Maybe it's not working right at the moment. But even if not that, you can do them one at a time. Alright, we'll have to look at that then. I don't know what that is. Let's just do quickly picking anybody. I'm just picking random. You do need 3 season 3 ones, which is the ones with the big bobblehead ones. And then the rest is whatever it lets you pick. that one-click team creation should work. I did it like that last night. Like boom, boom. I had 7 teams submitted in a matter of minutes by doing that. So give it a shot. But once you do that, and again, I'm using all cards that are not mine. These are all in a pool that somebody else essentially donated. They're staking them to let us use them, or whoever wants to. And then when I do it, it plays in the tournament. And then if I win wax, I'm splitting the wax with the people who actually own the cards. Does that all make sense? That's the very general gist of it. That's the end of it. Now, if you select cards and somebody else picked them, oh, I don't have enough points. So these numbers at the top left of the card, we want to add those up and have a decent amount of things there. All right. So instead of all these 3s, you kind of want those higher numbers. Like that. I'm just flying through this. You guys that play this know that I'm just clicking stuff. All right, confirm, free entry, no paying or nothing. Now, if nobody picked those cards already before I finish my team, that might have happened. All right, I'm not gonna spend no more time on this, but that's how it works. Give it a shot. There's people in the NFT draft Discord that'll help. There it is. Team. I think I got it. Teams. All right. So now I can view my teams. Oh, I have another account. Well, whatever. My other account has more teams. And you see the team I just created using somebody else's cards, not my cards. And if you use the one-click thing, then it's quick and instant. And then they're in a tournament. So I think it didn't get entered, but well, you have to look into why it's not working. There's reasons. But then lastly, all you gotta do is go over here to live scores, and there's all the people's teams, including yours if you have them in there. So, like my personal ones are just in here, which I don't own the cards. I just took them from the rental, put them in, and they're in here. And as the football games happen, you'll see this updating in real time. So you'll see the top scores here and how much wax they've won. All right. Anyone got questions about any of this? It's pretty cool how they automated everything for noobs like me. I don't watch football. I think it's really neat how they made something that will that lets you do that. Why my wife's screen's all white now? I don't know. So with that, let's play a grubber for NFT draft promo packs. 1st, 5th, and 10th can win one of those. How many people we got here? Let's see. Oh, this thing went white too. Uh-oh. Might have just lost this grub list. 40 people in here. I like it. What's up, y'all? Ask me stuff. Ask me questions. Maybe I'll read some chats instead of doing this. Alright. Not missing. What's up? I don't know why this, I might have messed this grub up, or I didn't do it. But it doesn't look like I can continue. So, sorry. We messed it up. But we're going to do the next one soon that has NFT draft packs. So if you're listening, if you're out there paying attention, let's do the exclamation mark play again. I found 3 so far, Missy. That's awesome. You got some guitars, huh? Let's see where we're at. Yeah, sorry about the grub messing up. They messed up. Exclamation mark play in your wallet. Let's get in here. We're going to run it soon and move forward. Hooyah! Oh, Missy with the purple hair. Nice. Oh, that's the first guitar. That's it right there. So they're looking for guitars. Anybody that wants to come in here and look, you can also do it. There's space and you can walk around, and if you find these guitars, there's 5 of them. They are very hidden. They're very hidden. But where would you hide them? That might be where they're at. And you can click on them like that, and then you can click open link, and then you fill out the form, and if you do that, you'll get a common pin NFT. This is full time. It's not only on this stream. So if anyone you want to go down that link bit.ly/metaverse-test, then you can do it too at any time that you want. All right. Let's get into grubs. This one's in your wallet for this NFT draft team. I was in a wallet that I didn't. It wasn't my wallet I had earlier. I don't know what those errors were, but. We got a guest user. Well, if you want to tell us who you are or name yourself, I'll give you a pack of promos too for being here. Or you could stay guest and try it out. Cool. Cool. Yeah, let's not get left behind now, because that thing, we had like 20 some people in it probably. I'm gonna run it pretty quick, pretty soon though. Nika, what's up, Nika? Alright, you got yourself a promo pack. There you go. Anyone else, you're welcome to come try it out too. This is for NFTOPIA. That'll be November 4th and 5th. But all the booths and stuff will be different, rearranged, customized. You can see how to walk and stuff like that, though. There we go, Jungle Banana. What up, though? Welcome. You can talk if you want, but you don't got to. You can go. You're able to chat up at the top too. I'm just saving names here. Boom. Good. All right, let's do it. Let's go ahead. Whoever was paying attention. Good job. Good job. You paid attention. And you can compete for NFT draft packs. 1st, 5th, and 10th. Let's do that. And 15th. There you go. Get you some cards. And every 5th beyond that, I'll get ConsumerBreak Pack of 1 promo. If we get more. Let's get in here. Last chance. That's right. I'm still going to talk a little more about this metaverse space. Then we're going to, if I can get my puzzles out, we'll look at them. If not, it'll be done after the stream. Then we're going to bounce over to another metaverse space and look at that and how cool that is. And then I have updates and things I want to talk about for ConsumerBreak for our community, kind of an AMA for anybody, as well as our options for our waxed out farm. Then we will do our spin wheel and raid on out of here. We'll be doing numerous grubfish up until then. NFT Draft, Brick Society, Metaforce Comics, Shenazzy, Wax Potheads, Men's Division, Jumpy Art, FX Creations. There's some different ones. Some different varieties. Alright, here we go. We got 20 people. I said 1st, 5th, 10th, and 15th we'll get the NFT draft pack. And then last place 20 we'll get a ConsumerBreak one. Biggest grub killer can't have one as well. Good luck! Sensei Bulldog in the house! What up? What up, Sensei? How's it going? Yo, yo, yo! Alright. Let's see if I can get done what I was doing over here. Let's see what we got. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'll get puzzles and bounty block this stream, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. So, after the next grub, we will have it. Alright! Well done! Missy Who! Missy Who won! Missy Who won? Well, you won! And also, Regev933, Tissues, and Sensei Brulrog got an NFT draft promo pack. You unpack that, you'll get 3 cards that you can use. Or if you don't even want to enter what I just did earlier, all the tournaments, even though it's pretty easy, like I showed you. But even if you don't want to do that, you can put those into the rental pool. Whatever cards you have that are NFT draft pack and NFT draft cards, you put them into the rental pool, and then anybody that chooses that, if on their tournament, their own tournament, you don't have to do nothing then. And if they win, then you're splitting the wax. So pretty sweet system. Once again, if anybody wants to try it. All right. And also 20th is Nika. You'll get a pack of 1 promo from ConsumerBreak. Let's go ahead and redo it. Let's rejoin. Let's circle back not too long from now. Let's get these things going. Next one will be Brick Society. They gave us some cool stickers with a 40 wax floor price. Let's look at what they got going on in the next one. And then we'll have some more after that, obviously. Oh, man. Stream was paused. Say what? What's up, Pig Iron? How goes it? How you doing? God Gaming only found 2 guitars, but it says I found 3. Well, I don't know. Did you find 3? It wouldn't say how many you found. Oh, because it's numbered? You just found the number 3 then. God's Gaming. So, that's not the total. But there's 5. There's 5 of them. They're hidden pretty good. And what we're talking about here is the guitars that are scattered around, like this one right here under this bridge. All you gotta do is come in here on your own time. You don't have to do it now. Tissues is in here. What's up? Welcome. Like that. Alright, welcome, welcome. We still, oh, now we are actually full. So now if you try, it's going to say the room is full and you have to wait. But after the stream, you can come and look for the guitars. It's going to stay open full time, all the way till our event in November. So if anyone wants to play around in this little space, the link's down there, bit.ly/metaverse-test. It's going to stay live. Get your guitars. If you get on to those forums, you'll get your pins. Not right away, but you'll get them. I wish I could walk on water. Nice. Yeah, some of these guitars you can all walk right up to. This, I mean, that's an example of one. You can't walk, you can't touch it, but you can click on it with your mouse if you see it. The other ones are the same. Some of the other ones are the same. You can't actually reach them. All right. All right. That's right. What's next, y'all? I would like to show you, and whenever we do next Grubfish, that's when I'll show some more puzzles and a bounty block. I'd like to show you a whole nother metaverse space. This is gonna be still open. I'm still gonna, I'll even leave it here. The guitars are still there and all, but let's jump over to a whole nother space right quick and see what that looks like while we continue to sign up and play grubs. All right. This one is at FutureFest.io. You're going to go to FutureFest.io. Try for free now. In fact, I'm going to change my overlay too. If anyone wants to come here now, I encourage it. I would love to have you in there. It's going to be cool. Here, let me just show you what they got going on. Let's see what we got. Boom. FutureFest.io. Enter the brawl. Enter world. Now, there's a catch here. You have to download the client. You're able to use it on the internet only, but it's going to be a lot slower if you use it only with the internet and without a browser. And it's not mobile. So this is just if you're on mobile and if you don't want to download the client, then you just have to watch. That's just have to watch. Okay, I'll check later. Can't open the link from Guitar. You ought to be able to. I clicked them all. Let's see where you at right quick. Swing. Which one you at? If you can click that under the guitar, if you can click it like that, you should be able to open link. So picking out seats for wifey. Oh, nice for the concert. Nice pig iron. That's correct, Mocha Twitcher. This is not Inverse at all. This is called FrameVR. We're not going to be using Inverse for our next event. I mean, we don't know about the future, but currently Inverse is restructuring and they have things that they're doing, and they're not able to open their metaverse up, and that includes till further notice. So therefore, we're playing around with multiple different platforms. All right, Tishies. Let me get back with you after the stream and see what's up, because it's only a Google form. I don't know why you wouldn't, but from what you're telling me here, you have some kind of firewall blocking it. But it's just a Google form. See? So I'll get with you after stream. All right. And again, this is what we're going to be using November 4th and 5th, a 2-day event. NFTOPIA Lite, not NFTOPIA 4. NFTOPIA 4 will be in January, at least unless anything changes. So this will be smaller, but it'll happen November 4th through the 5th in this space right here. But all the booths and different things you see now will be changed. But the environment will be like this. The guitars are staying there. T-Wood, what's good? I was just talking about NFT draft a hot minute ago, T-Wood. I'm not going to do it again, but I was showing how to create a team, and I actually had the one-click team wasn't working. But if anybody is trying to do that and has issues, T-Wood, what's good will help you, or anyone in their Discord. They'll help you out. But it is pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet how you made it, or the devs and everybody at NFT draft made it seamless for the noob. Seamless for the noob to just get in there and enter tournaments. Let's dive over to a whole nother place though. And we'll come back to this because this is our space for November. But I'm going to FutureFest now. You do need to download the client if you want to try this, and it's not mobile. But you can just watch and see what I have, alright? Boom, enter world. But if anybody wants to download the client and try it, then you can do that right now. It's only going to be open today. This space is. So after today, this won't even be open anymore. But look at this. This is an event space that they had, FutureFest had on Tuesday. And basically, they build a metaverse space, a platform for each event that they do. So if we were to do a convention event, it wouldn't be like this at all. It'd be a completely new everything. It would be laid out like a convention event. But this is all 3D and stuff. Your avatars look like these robots, but there's also custom skins and all of that. There's items, there's NFT items and skins, or there's unlockables. There's even like really awesome fluid ones. Look at this real quick. Let me show you. Let me show you right quick. Now everything I'm talking about now and with FutureFest, it will be a future thing. It will not be November. It could be the end of January, probably not. But after January, we're probably going to have our own custom built place like this. This has a lot of cool things in it. But the con is you have to download the client and there's no mobile. But they are working on mobile. So I'm actually we're in talks with the CEO and the company. I met them over at Rare Evo, and they're trying to build proof of concept events, and therefore they're going to do it for us very cheap or free even. But it's going to take time and planning and such. So don't know when it'll be, but I can see us using this platform for future NFTOPIAs, and they would also help us with creating booths and managing booths and loads and all this and that. So look at this. I got a scooter. Boom! I can zoom around. I can jump. Pop, pop. Oh, I mentioned that they got cool skins. These skins are also custom. And they're looking for projects. There you go. Somebody joined. Welcome, Mongoose. They're actually looking for 3D models from projects. So like if we brought Wax people, and this is mostly Cardano. This is not Wax. But we would use it, the same way. So it's mostly Cardano people that use it. Look at this, like this skin right here. This is an actual skin that you would be able to use. And they had it for this event. So if we wanted to add skins and shots, it's so much fluid motion that they got going on here. And just look at this. Let's bounce around and check this out. Wow. I'm able to go on top of all these cool things. Again, this is just something that they made for like an esports event. Basically, these in the center of this place was screen. There's like live streamed esports event happening. But a convention event wouldn't be that way. It'd be whatever we want. But look, I can be like, I've got fans. I can bounce way up here. I'm trying to collect these circle things. That's giving me points. Boom. And when the event was going on Tuesday, there was a lot more action happening. There was there was 4 teams that we can choose, and there was like quick like hype events for those teams where you button mash to try to get work your team up, and all sorts of things. Here, E to use. I can do fireworks. All sorts of things. Here I can cheer. I think this is a cool button to cheer with. Raise hand. And then we still talk. I don't have my mic on here, but we still talk by proximity. There's no cams in here, but there could be in the future. Yeah, this is just an example. Just an example I want to show of things we could do, and especially if they build something awesome. And let me piggyback off of that. Not only all of that, but they happen to have their own, not theirs, but another host is doing a convention as well the week before ours. It'll be at the end of October. And they're going to actually have a convention type arena, environment. We don't know, we have no idea what it will look like yet, but that's going to be kind of like a test for us too. So we're going to exhibit there. We're going to have a booth at whatever it's called. We're going to know more info soon. And we'll be exhibiting there October 27th. Anyone from Wax is welcome to come too. That would be sweet. If y'all came over too and checked this place, whatever they have going on, they're going to have 50 exhibitors. It's not NFTOPIA, it's another one. And intermingle, make friends there, see what that's like. And then we can see about that then using it in January. So if it's like whatever they have at October 27th, if their environment that they create for that is something that we want to use, but then tweak, but they don't have to build it from scratch for us, then we could probably use it at the end of January. So we'll have to wait and stay tuned to see what it actually is and what's there. But that lands like perfect timing because it's already in motion. And they're also looking for exhibitors and attendees and stuff. So this could be like a joint thing. Like we can hang out here October 27th. We're going to have a booth, but we're not organizing it. And then a week later, we'll be over here at our place in the FrameVR one where we are organizing it. And that's what this one is. Maybe we can, hopefully, we make some friends from other chains, some people, attendees and exhibitors that are there at FutureFest, coming over to ours, right? We need some other otherworldly crypto folk coming, learning about Wax, and vice versa. Cardano's actually a great chain. They got good stuff going on. Same thing with Polygon. Same thing with ETH too, even though we don't like gas fees. There's a lot of cool multi-chain stuff happening. And I met a lot of projects at Rare Evo in Denver, a real life convention. And that's what we want to make NFTOPIA as well. So even though it's going to remain Wax focused, probably November and probably on, we want to get more and more multi-chain projects coming in and make this a Web3 convention. Because it's good for everybody. It's good for the whole space, the whole Web3 space, to be intermingling communities and learning about other chains. Going both ways. Hopefully we have people that hate gas fees that are like, what is this Wax? What is all this? We're all looking at drops and they're instantaneous. What is this What do you mean you just got your NFT in a split second? What? We need them to realize what's going on and play around here. And then the other way around, if we find awesome communities that you guys like and vibe with that are in Cardano or in other places, then great. You don't need to know everything about the chain. It's not hard to get a wallet. A lot of times those communities will help you, just like in WAX. So if you need a Cardano wallet or whatever, they'll help you, that kind of deal. Or just if you're not even going to delve with it, just to learn about it. Get educated about some of it, ask questions, all that. Make it a whole convention. That's what it's all about. Not just a WAX con, Web3 con. And this is all just, just kind of our vision, our goals. But we're all completely indie. It's just me and the volunteer staff. So at the end of the day, we don't know. But we'll have to see. And hopefully y'all are with us to check everything out. That's what's up. So now you see a nice little visual of a metaverse that could be in the future. And also you see the metaverse that we are having in November. This uses FrameVR. And a fun fact about this one, yeah, that's right, the Wild West of blockchain. A fun fact about this one is, I had a thought and I lost it. It doesn't matter. I think that that it's mobile. You can use the FrameVR one. You can use on mobile. So try that out too if you want. I guess we still have 8 people here. But after the stream and stuff, you're welcome to try out on your phone. See what it's like there. That ought to help people that are only on their phones. And also think that even if we do a big old FutureFest thing, conventions, that I think FrameVR is a really, really good platform for custom, quick, small meetup events. So if anyone wanted to have a metaverse space of your own and do like a meetup and a screening, Terror Cards, shout out that he wants to do a screening, you can actually create your own right here for free and have up to 8 people the way that we have right here. And you can pay $50 to have up to 50 people. And then you can sit here and create your own, and it's a pretty good, cheap option to have any kind of small event or a small meetup. And if I wanted to continue using it for these streams like I'm doing right now, also fantastic if we don't have another one. So, if the FutureFest one is not running, because it won't be full-time, it'll be more around the events, then I can still use FrameVR in my streams. So we'll always have a Metaverse hangout, which is what I'm doing now. The VR one that I have used for HiveFest like a year or 2 ago was pretty cool. All right, great. I don't know which one that is, but we do talk to Hive, and they're going to be here. They're going to be exhibiting. So I'll ask about that. We are still open. We're open to different things. And for all we know, we might bounce around conventions next year. We might do one here and do one here and do one here. I'm pretty stoked about FutureFest because we just talked to them this week, and they're open to actually build for us. Build like custom, like really high-end looking video game-like things for free because they're wanting hosts to create and bring people to these things. So if we're organizing events that are bringing people and exhibitors, they'll do it for us for almost no cost. They said if they're not building the place from scratch, if we're reusing an environment and tweaking it, then that could be totally free. So they're open to work with us, and who knows what's coming. But like, look how sick this is, right? What's up, Wax Wolves? No worries. Welcome back. Do you have spectator mode enabled? No, but we are up to our limits. What do you mean by that? Are you able to get in, and are you in spectator mode? If that's the case, then yeah, I guess you can still get in, but you can't move around or nothing. We're up to our max of people that are in here. We can only have 8 at the same time. Yeah. So you're asking if we can do a spectator mode? No, I don't believe so. So, but this is the free frame. When we have a November event, it'll be up to 100. If we actually have more than 100 people in the same place, like consistent, like ongoing, and we want more, then we would upgrade. but we probably won't get that many at once. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Until then, though, this is the free version and it's only 8, so unless somebody leaves. But it's open full time. It's bit.ly/metaverse-test. You can always come in here to try it out. Yeah, we'll welcome it. Even while we're in here building booths and things, whatever. It's great because it's open and lets you try it out. And we have these guitars that are hiding around here. These guitars, like that one. And if you find all 5 of them, you can get a common pin. This will be open though, so you can do it after the stream. You can do it anytime throughout the next month, to try to find our guitars. I just need number 4. You made this hard. Yeah, man. Not a scavenger hunt, right? If it ain't hard. The guitars will be there till November. No worries. So you can do it later today, next week, next whatever. Let's go ahead and play Grubs. Exclamation on playing your wallet. Let's get in here, y'all. I'm gonna have some Brick Society. What's up, online and welcome. What up, though? Thanks for the bitty shouts online in. We're talking about Metaverse this whole time so far, and what we got coming up. But I'll get with you because I'm sure you want to partake and host some streamage. That'd be great. But we're gonna do it right here in this space in November 4th and 5th, 2 days. November 4th and 5th. Mark your calendars. Wait for more details next week if you want a booth. All right. So next week, we'll see about getting you a spot if you want one. But this is kind of what it will be like. I've been talking about it. You're welcome to hit up a VOD too and check it out. And then I also looked at FutureFest, which could be a future metaverse, potentially as early as January. Or after that, maybe. And this is look at this platform and how cool that looks. And the whole place will be custom built for us as a convention space. So that's what I was just showing as well. Anybody that just now popped in. That's exciting. Also, they have the shop. So that's how you would get items. Let's look at that real quick, too. Go ahead and join the Grubfish. Let's go. So this is actually how they're focusing on revenues, which me and Waffles Kitty really love that approach, that they're not focusing on making money from the exhibitors or the hosts. They want us hosts to create events and bring people, and then they also want free events for attendees. They're trying to build proof of concepts, but clearly they gotta make money. They have a team doing some good dev work. So they're focusing on this shop as their main source of revenue, where you're able to buy items and skins and abilities and activity access, all these things that are in game, in Metaverse, to use in the events. Here we have look at these hoverboards and things, and all of these can be added. More and more can be added. More custom stuff can be added. Like if Tony Trip wants to model us up a cool motorbike, they would add it in, and then you can ride it. That'd be cool, right? Currently, you buy these things with ADA, which is Cardano, but they're having multi-chain very soon, and they're having Stripe very soon, which is fiat. So you'll be able to go in here and buy with dollars, like it's an online checkout, and then you'll have them. They won't be NFTs. They'll be maybe some of them might be NFTs, but you'd have to connect wallet and all. And of course, they're open to Wax. They'll look into Wax and try to get a Wax login and all of that to where we can have Wax NFTs that are items that you can equip in the future. Everything is possible, y'all. We're not confined to too much other than the effort and planning and all that jazz. ADA is Cardano. Yep, that's right. That's their main one. But they're going multi-chain too. They want as many people as they could get as well. Yeah, man. All right, y'all. I've blabbed on long enough. Not quite actually, because I want to read real quick this sweet thing that Brick Society had posted. Hold on a sec. And then I can show you the prizes as well. Here we go. Brick Society is a nice wax community. They would love to have some more folks over there in this Discord, so go in there and pop in. If you want to say hi to some new friendly wax folk, our mission is to create a space where anyone is welcome, where they can learn the ins and outs of crypto gaming and NFT trading on the emerging blockchain technology. We're a community of like-minded gamers looking to invest, partake in new technologies, grow in the space together. They're a 10,000 piece PFP collection. You can stake to earn a Bricks token. They have CPU rental service where they accept Bricks token or wax, to where you can get CPU rentals, a chat bot, all these different things. NFT farming, giveaways, and these are kind of the arts of what the PFPs look like. But anybody's wanting to dig into a new wax community, people in there are awesome. And you would know a lot of mutual people because wax folk, right? So they were kind enough to give us some prizes here to chill out. Let's see what we got. Break.fx. Oh, we got new mystery boxes. Thank you, Frazzle Dazzle. We got a mini one. All right. Let's throw these as extra on this grub, too. Thank you, Frazzle. Thanks, Online In. But right here we have a Borat Ball sticker from Brick Society. We have a max of 250, and they are going for about 40 wax on the floor. All right. Yeah, if you want to learn more about them, just hit up their Discord, ask them questions. Nika found 4 guitars, cannot find the 5th one. Left to make room for someone else. We'll go poke around later. I wish I could move myself faster. All right, so I agree. Let me show you a couple tricks, though. Let's go back to the metaverse. Well, no, let's play a Grubfish, and then we'll look at the metaverse again. All right? I do want to go over some consumer break stuff, too. But we have time over the next hour. All right, let's do it. Last call. Expression play in your wallet. And we had what, 3 of those Brick Society ones, or was it 2? Anybody got questions about anything? Give me them. Give me them about NFTOPIA, about these metaverse spaces. I mentioned it near the beginning, but the NFTOPIA Lite, which will be November 4th and 5th. It'll be a 2-day event, not 3. It will still have live events, but it will not be like 14 hours straight like we did before. It won't have keynote, main stage, panels. It won't have a TV show or nothing. It'll have AMA streams. It'll have a social block to hang out. It'll have tons of giveaways, swag. You'll have drops. So there's some things and there's not other things. Well, there'll still be a scavenger hunt because these finding items seems to be fun. Where's guitar number 5? We could talk about hints, but I think we got plenty of time to still look for a while. Discord giveaway not working. Uh-oh. How's it not working? Alright, let me check that out real quick. We have in our Discord, right? Consumer Breaks Discord. There is a contest Discord giveaway happening for promos. Ends in 40 minutes. You should be able to hit entry if you have the whitelisted role. If there's any reason it's not, what we got? The interaction failed. Well, that's got to be an invite tracker thing then. Oops, got dinged. Let me just really quick look inside invite tracker. But I think that's on them. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. Let's see. Yeah, it says there's no running giveaways. Well, let's create another one. Let's see what happens then. Just for the folks that are right here, right? I'm going to create a new giveaway in Discord and a bonus one that'll end at the same time on the hour. All right? And then this one that's already here, it's got 35 people. I'm sure it's going to still work too, and it'll be both. But there's no shame doing it if it's not going to... Hold on. Let me do this quick. I'm gonna do this quick. Boom. Let's do a. All right. So if you're not in Discord, get in our Discord, y'all. Let's get in there. Thanks for letting me know there, Puzzled, that the thing ain't working. All right. Capiche. All right, we got another one. We have 2 giveaways here. This one ought to work because it's new. There you go. There you go. Someone entered. So go ahead and enter that guy. And on the hour, we're going to look at it and see who wins a pack of 5 promos. Oh, I said 5 winners. Well, this one's got 5 winners. This one's got 10 winners. But this one, I guess you can't enter no more. There you go. But you got a bonus. All right, let's get. And you'll have less competition here. This will be less competition. Let's get in there. Use the Chewy the host one. Should I use a different one? All right. Cheers, fam. Cheers, Mongoose Pirate. There you go. All right, let's get this thing going. We got a Brick Society sticker. That's going to go to 1st, 5th, and 10th. Every 5th beyond will get a pack of 1 promo from ConsumerBreak. Let's name this so I don't forget. 1st, 5th, 10th. There you go. And the biggest grub splitter will get a promo from ConsumerBreak. All right, here we go. Last call. In 3, in 2, in 1. I get a look. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I'm not done yet. Hang out at least to the hour. All right. Let's hang out till the hour. I got more grubs to go. I got some ConsumerBreak updates to go still. All right. Where am I here? Oh, baloney. Now I lost my tweet. It got reloaded. I almost had a puzzle tweet for y'all. Now I don't again. Wamby Pamby. Oh, get out of here. Maybe before stream's up I'll get it though. Alright, well, unless it doesn't reload again, or unless it refreshes again, I'll get it at the next grub. So let's hope that will stay right there. Alright, congratulations! Congratulations to Harmony Kingdom and Mocha Twitcher and God's Gaming. You guys got a Brick Society sticker. And then we got a pack of 1 promo from ConsumerBreak. That's going to Fisichella in 15th, Encrypted in 20th. Congrats, Caspiar in 25th, AP second, 30th. And our biggest grub murderer. We got grub murderers. We got tie. We got tie grub murderers. That's what I'm talking about. Well done, Jungle Banana and Madruja. You both got a pack of 1 promo. There we go. All right, let's get in here. We got some more games going. Probably gonna be more rapid. We'll probably wrap up soon after the hour. The next one will have 3 Metaforce Comics NFTs. Donated by somebody. If you're here, let us know. And I also want to see what they look like. Whoop! Alright, we got this Blockfather signature sound. Boom. And we also have a Magisto signature sound, and we also have a Mars Utah signature sound from Metaforce Comics. If anybody wants to say anything nice about them, go for it. These all 3 were donated to us Oh. I want to shout you out. Come on now. Dr. Mosin. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mosin on Twitch. Dr. Seam in Discord. If you're watching, say hi. Thank you for donating these 3 Metaverse Comics NFTs. So as a shout out to you, that's what we're giving away next. On the next Grubfish, 1st, 5th, and 10th. And everyone beyond that will get a Pack of 1 promo. Let's circle back here right quick. We do have more space now. We have 2 spaces open. If anybody has not tried this space, you're welcome to come right now. We can hold up to 8. You can use the link down there, bit.ly/metaverse-test. All right. Now let me show you some movement options here that maybe I didn't cover that well. But you're able to just move around in general using your WSAD. It stays centered focused, so if you're moving the camera, it's moving forward. I think that helps. You got your zoom and you're rotating. If you hold shift, you're walking a little faster. You're not running. You're walking a little faster. There's no jump. Now what you can do, you can also point to click without your movements. All right, like this. But if I am moving with my keys and then I'm holding shift, then I can double click ahead and teleport there. So if I do this, boom, now I'm on the bridge. So that's a way to get your shortcuts right there. I think that's pretty helpful. Also, I've got this portal here. Boom, you can click on it, confirm. Now I'm at the top. Yeah! So this is like the top area here. We got some cool things. You can teleport back down to the bottom. Phew, phew, right? Phew, phew. Now this is a kind of a neat area. All these like these walls, these screens, they're all temporary. They're just to try to test the place out. So they're not staying, all these walls and screens. It's gonna be mostly like this right here, where it's kind of more bare. But all these walls, they have screens on them and stuff. So, and there might be some, what would I do? Oh, I sat down. Did I just sit down in the middle of the, oh, because there's no chairs? I don't know. We might have some like custom booths and things, but the more stuff we add, the more bogged down it'll be. So we need to keep it not like this with all the fancy gadgets. But I was playing around with it anyway, and we can look at it. When will the blends be available? Which blends? Let me know which blends. Because our Wax Wolf blends have been up, and everything else has been up. Yeah, that movement helps. And then also have teleporting. So if you click go to at the top, we can custom set these. So there's going to be a teleporting thing to every booth that we have. Whatever exhibitor that we have, you'll be able to boop, go there. And it's really quick. Look. Oh, I want to go to booth 1. Boop. I'll be right in front of booth 1. Whoop. I want to go to booth 7. Boop. I'll be right there. So it's instant. So if you're looking for a place, that'll be available. All the booths will have like a little spot here where we can go to them. But all these booths will not be a big thing like this, like I just said. They're going to be more like, oh, here we got drawing areas, but they're kind of like that. Kind of like these screens in here. And then also at the top area, there was even like here, go back here. There's these screens right here too. So this is like a huge, big screens, big art galleries. Whenever you're inside a building, I have noticed that you want to zoom in and be kind of part of the, like, you don't worry about the zoom out. And now you're in the room with the avatar whenever you're zooming in. Or you can use your first person, and then that helps as well. But if you're in a place like this and you use third person and then you zoom it out, then you wind up like this where you're looking at the outside of the building. So it makes things harder. But anyway, these are some things. The Wax Wolves collab pieces, I'll have all 3. And what about the badges? I grabbed all 3 also. Wow, that is awesome. Thank you, 420. That is awesome. The blends are just, I believe they're just going to stay live. because there's market, at least for a while. So no time soon as far as the blends, because you'll be able to buy like the market ones after the fact. But the drops are going to end in 1 week. So the collab Wax Wolves drops, the ones that we have, the badges and the puzzle pieces over on GoParel. I also looked at that earlier, but it's in our NFT blocks. Right here it is. If you go to our drops, these ones will last 7 more days. They were going to end today. The puzzle ends today. The bounty block ends today, at last call. These ones will last a whole nother week if anybody wants to buy them and blend them to get the shinies. To get them shinies. You're able to do that, all right? We're going to talk about the Wax Owl farm 2 next. I know that our farm is full, and I'll get to that here pretty soon now. But while we're also on Waxed Out topic, NFTOPIA will also have a Waxed Out farm soon. Soon, y'all, soon. So before November, before our next event, we're going to have a farm. Look out for the announcement. You'll be able to stake your NFTs from NFTOPIA into the farm to earn wax. There's nothing I can say about how much wax or how much the payouts are. This is something we'll have to figure out in the next month. And those pools will be funded by a portion of our event sales. Every event that we're doing, every convention, we're taking 20% of profits. Keep in mind, this is profits after expenses, not counting salaries though. Only rent expenses. Whatever it costs to put on the rent. So beyond that is profit. 20% of it is going back to future conventions. So that's where Waxed Out farms come in. That's a really cool setup here because it's not only through NFT sales. It's not only a portion of what you guys are buying that you're earning back. Okay, this is actually sponsors bringing new money in to sponsor, and if they're paying in USD, then we might even convert that to wax, even better. But if they're paying in wax, point is, it's not from you buying our drops. It's sponsor money coming in, becoming part of the Waxed Out farm. Really cool setup, especially if we grow and get a lot more of those. So so that kind of utility or rewards and perks, as Drawn Company would like to say, will be coming to all of our NFTs. Just stay tuned on pretty soon in some weeks on what the amounts and stuff will be. All right. Any other questions about anything? Do we have anybody new in here? I don't think so. All right, sweet. Let's remember about the grubby. The grubby. Wherever he went. All right, we lost the grubby. I'm pretty sure it's up though, so you can join. There she is. Alright, 22 people in here. Our next one is going to be those Metaforce comics. I'm going to do that soon so we can move on. I want to talk about ConsumerBreak and our Waxed Out farm. If anyone's not interested, just play games and hang out if you like. If anyone has questions about everything I covered so far, NFTOPIA, this metaverse, I mean, there's even more stuff, that I didn't say, but I like some of these features here. You can go to a user. Hey, let's see where Missy is. Boop. And that's in the entire space. So you'll be able to scroll and see everyone in the whole thing go where they are. You can also make them come to me. Bring this user to you. Come here, Rand Man. Yes. I don't know if everyone can do that part, or maybe he has to accept. That way you're not ripping people from places. But that's a thing. If anybody's being loud, I can sit here and I can click on mute on them. Anybody can. You can mute other people. Hints about guitars, huh? Is that Rad Man? Did that ask you to accept me bringing you here? What happened just now? Because I haven't tried that yet. Guitars, yeah. So in this space, I have 5 hidden guitars. Here, whoops, not this bridge. Here under this bridge over here's one, and you just need to see it on your screen. You don't have to go touch it, but if you see it, you can click on it using your mouse. Boom, open link. That's gonna bring up a Google form. And then if you fill out this form, you'll get a common pin in the near future. So 5 guitars, you can get 5 common pins from newly minted. If you want to come in here and do it at any time in the next month, between now and November, guitars will be in here. You can do it. Hints. how hard have you scoured the place? And also depends on what you're missing. So I don't know how to say which hint. Actually, I can look really quick and hold on. I have them open here. All right. Actually, why aren't we just looking at it? I don't think this hurts anything. So the forms, it's just your Twitter handle, wax, frame. It just says who's got what. So one guitar, Motorcar and Ranman got. That's guitar number 5. Guitar number 3's got 4 people. Guitar 4's got, was easier. Guitar 2's easier. Guitar 1 is the bridge one. So, yeah. So everyone's looking for guitar 5, huh? That's probably the hardest one. I'll give you a hint for it. You cannot reach it with your avatar at all. And the only way to see it on screen is to rotate your camera right. It's going to be somewhere out of reach. That's your hint for guitar number 5. Did you get them all, Randman? Because you got that one. Let's look again. I didn't look close enough. Motorcar got all of them. Oh, Randman doesn't have guitar 3. You're missing guitar 3. And 2. So you still have a couple to look and find here. Alright. But most people are missing 5. Well, there's your hint. Do we need to look up? Whoop! Well, there's not really anything up. And you can't climb anything very well other than like up the ramps, right? You can climb up the ramps. You need to see if you can look places that you can't get to and see if you find the guitar. But I've totally done it and I've clicked it, and in fact, you want another hint, y'all? I'll give you another good hint since we're on stream. All right, another good hint on stream. I have a screenshot of it. See if you can tell by the screenshot where it is. I'm glad I hit him well enough, though. It makes it more interesting, am I right? Alright. Give me a sec. Now my stuff's not loading. Come on now. Come on now. Here's guitar 5. Here's guitar 5. Go find it. Go find guitar 5. It's behind something. What's up, Quadra? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Shouts, Quadra, another streamer. Go follow. How do we mute others? You're going to right here at the top left, and you see all the users. You can just click their mute button right on their deal. Hey, what's up, Caspiar? Here, let me get you in here. Anybody else that wants to come in and hang out, you can do it right now. bit.ly/metaverse-test. If you just come in here, I'll give you a free pack of promos from ConsumerBreak. And you can look for these guitars if you want with me. Oh, not Frazzle's here. We got another one. All right. Does that mean we're full? All right. We have up to 8 people. Whenever we don't have 8 people, more people can enter again. But this is open full time. So you can use that same link full time. Not only on my stream. And you can look for your guitars whenever you want. And Randman says it did not ask you. Well, that's funny because now if I'm going to bring Frazzle here, I feel like people control that, but maybe we can set that to where only admins can do it. Because there are some permissions where only admins do something. Maybe that's one of them. Because that'd be kind of funny if a troll is just like, come here, come here. Alright, anyway. What else we got? Oh, sweet. 420 did all the blends. Awesome, awesome sauce. Unpack those. See if you get shinies. Sweet. Oh, you don't have the button, Red Man. Okay, well that answers my question. Fantastic. We're learning, y'all. So only admins have that button. But you can go to a user, right? You can go to a user. Alright, yeah, I saw the question and I missed it. And yes, our waxed out farm is currently full. You are correct. You cannot stake more in our current waxed out farm. That's actually my next topic. We're going to do a grubfish or two. And I'm going to talk about updates about ConsumerBreak, including our farm. We're going to open a new farm, y'all. A new farm. But it's not live yet. So this weekend, we're going to talk about it and look at options right now, next. But then this weekend, we'll have a new farm and you can stake in a new farm. But this current farm is going to remain remain where it's at. If people unstake, if people want to move one to the other farm, then you could do it again. Something like that. Alright. Giggity giggity. What's next? Alright, let's do a grubber, y'all. Last call. We're going to do the 3 Metaverse Comics cards. 1st, 5th, 10th. Everyone beyond that is a promo from ConsumerBreak. And the biggest grub splitter will also get one. Alright, here we go. In 3, in 2, and 1. Good luck. Alright, let me try to get this puzzle and tweet out in this yada yada yada. Let's get her done. I'm about to give you some more puzzles. We out here doing things live. Thanks y'all for tuning in and listening to me like ramble. Listen to a nice update. I hope y'all are interested and stoked about our November event and for our future. We looked at FutureFest and there's a lot of possibilities over there. So yeah man. Yeah man. Alright. I think I'm gonna have it. I think I'm gonna have it, guys. And boom! All right, I got it. Let's look at some puzzles in a bounty block, and then we can talk about the farm. All right, sweet. But it's not actually public. So what I do now is check this behind the scenes out here. Here's all my games. We're gonna go to fan picks. We're gonna take the password off. Boom! We got a new game. And we also have, boom, a 50-piece break. Have fun, y'all. That's a toughie. It's a toughie. Alright, let's go ahead and look at that. But let's announce some winners. Mocha Twitcher in first place. Alright, let's see what I got here. Hold on, we're looking for Windows. Windows. Alright, got him. Got him. Congratulations! The Metaverse Comics NFT goes to Mocha Twitcher and Pig Iron in 5th and GB Australia in 9th. I don't see your name that often. Welcome. And oh, I'm sorry, I just faked you out big time. Just for saying that, and where I don't see you here much, I'm gonna give you a pack of 1 promo from ConsumerBreak. All right. CasPR. Sorry for that fake out. CasPR, you're the winner of the Metaverse Comics one. You're in 10th. All right. And then also a pack of 1 promo from ConsumerBreak goes to Tissues in 15th and Lanches Vedic in 20th and the Online End in 25th. Congrats to our grub murderers, Jungle Banana 420 Spitfire with 1 grub murder. You both win a pack of 1 promo. All right, let's go ahead and join again. Exclamation on playing your wallet. Do we got a newbie in here? Whenever I hear the boop, I'm like, ooh, newbie. I don't know if I saw you earlier, 420, but we're gonna capture you now. And yeah, welcome. Go ahead and try it out. See how fast it is on your machine. And also, if you have a phone, you're welcome. Or if you, especially if you don't have a computer on hand, try it on your phone. See how it works there. Now it's gonna be more cumbersome on the phone because it's a little screen and you're using your thumbs. But it should work. It should at least load and work for you though, and stuff click. Otherwise, you can use your computes like this. So welcome everybody. Did we find our 5th guitar yet? Also, another reminder that we have a giveaway ending in 15 minutes in Discord. You have to be whitelisted right here. And somebody say something. Oh wow, we got talkage over here. In the contest right here, 16 people are entered. Enter that guy. For some reason this one's not working no more, but that's also going to be done in 13 minutes. So we're going to have some winners here soon, but get in here. If you're not whitelisted, you can fill out this form that's right here, and then you'll get the whitelisted role, and you might not get it here in 10 minutes. I have to manually do it, but you'll be able to enter Discord giveaways that we have twice a week. So if you're in our Discord and you fill out that form, you can enter these guys twice a week. All right. I'm in. All right, fantastic. People are trying to get in, but it's full. Yeah, it's full right now. That's right. 8 people are in. After this, this is going to be open full time. So it's only 8 people at a time, but try it out after the stream. Try it out tomorrow. Usually there's 0. Most of the time it's 0. So anytime between now and November, you can come in here and get the guitars. But right at the moment, we're capped at 8. All right. And then also another quick shouts. We looked at it earlier. This is FutureFest. And this can be a platform that we use for future conventions. But not distant future. We can maybe even do it in January or April. By April, we should be able to have our own customized space. This was actually made for an esports brawl. They had screens on here watching esports and rooting teams on. Ours would be customized to be a convention space, but you can see how cool the platform is, how smooth it is, how video game like it is, how fast it is. Boom! I can jump around. I can do all these different things. We got custom activities. Look at me cheering. So this is all stuff that can come to NFTOPIA in the near future. It's all preliminary. This is just what event that they had on Tuesday. Until then, we're over here at FrameVR at this space, and this is what we're using November 4th and 5th. All right. Where were we? Let's bring out our puzzle game. Let's see what we got. And a bounty block link. So she's ready to go. Your link is right here. I don't know, Puzzled, if you had time to get. Oh, I guess so. All right. Oh, we got them right there in the chat. We have 2. We have the Wax Wolves one, and then also a brand new one that just started. So there's 2 of them. All right, 2 bounty blocks. And the new one that just now released. There we go. We got some entries. People are at it. There you go. That's going to have 10 winners, and every one of them was going to get a pin and a ConsumerBreak promo pack. First place will get a rare pin and a pack of 5. Everyone else gets a pack of 3 and a common. So don't sleep on that too. If you don't want to forget, just do it right now. Just go in there, log in with your Wax Addy, do these things, and then you'll be in there. It's going to last 2 weeks, so that's when we'll get the winners. But the Wax Wolves one, though, that ends tonight. And that one has 20 winners. Boom skis over here. That one has 20 winners. We have 2 Wax Wolves going out. And then we got these collab badges and stuff going out. All of these stake and waxed out. So, if you have not entered it, especially this one, you actually have 3 hours for it. So go ahead and enter that one, y'all. And then we have the new one. Alright? And then, if you go over here to ConsumerBreak, the puzzles, ConsumerBreak.com for the links. This one down here, the Wax Wolves one, this one ends in 4 hours. Boom, we got, let's see what we got. Oh, and we got our 2 new games, right? Yeah, man. 149 people in the Wax Wolves. There you go. That's 149 people that are going to be earning a free collab badge NFT. You're solving this one, you're earning a collab badge NFT. And then you're entering to win two Wax Wolves. Alright? So get in there. Look at all these people. That's awesome. And then I have a brand new game that just released. I'm going to look at it now. But then we also have a password game, only for people on the stream. The password's community, like it says above there. You're going to put that in your app menu, private game entry right here. Alright? And that's how you get that one at the top. So there's a number of puzzle games happening here that you can try and check out. Here's what this one looks like. We got us a collage. A collage of submitted fan pics. And for these, you are also earning a pack just by solving it. So if you solve it, regardless of your score, you're going to get a pack of 1 promo. And if you can score below, between 30 and 40, you get a pack of 2 promos. And if you score below 30, like this, ooh, barely, 29.17, that's how you score below 30, and that's how you get 3 promos. This is not a giveaway. This is a straight up, go in the app, solve the puzzle, you're going to get a free pack of promos. Same thing for the Wax Wolves puzzle game. You're going to get a free collab badge. So that's easy, free NFTs right here, just to solve our puzzles. And here, as you see, we're showcasing some awesome fan photos here, different people's stuff. This is our collab this time, clearly. The AMA is with me today. So there you go. Clutch says Infinity, fantastic. So you get on here, and same thing for the password game, same deal. If you solve the password of community, you're also getting a pack just for solving it. Boom, we already have Nika, Randman, and Hot Rod have made it in. And then, just for kicks, since I had more fan pics photos, it wasn't that hard to do. We got another puzzle here that has 50 pieces. And that guy is going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. But guess what? If you solve that one, no matter what your score, even if it takes you 10 minutes, you're going to automatically earn a pack of 3 promos just for solving. And then it says it all on the eye. You have to just click this. And then if you can score between 200 and 300 seconds, you're going to get 4 NFTs. Oh, I messed that up. Well, between 2 and 300 is what it's supposed to say. And then, oh man, no, I really messed it up. Well, it's supposed to say between 100 and 200. It says it on the puzzle. So let's look at that. Goof. Goof. The community is the password one. The other one is public now. You can refresh your app feed and you'll see it. So if you solve between 100 and 200 seconds, you'll get 4 NFTs. If you can solve this thing below 100 seconds, then you'll get 5 NFTs. But you'll find that this is a very difficult puzzle when you have 50 pieces. So should I go for it? See how fast I can do it? Let's give it a restart. Oh no, take some effort and time. But everybody get in here. This is when we're playing puzzles, all right? So go ahead and get in here. Let's just see what I can do on this guy. I'm doing it the same way. I rotate to the right rotation. I'm using the border colors to help me. I'm dragging it to where I think it is. That's all there's to it, y'all. I'm not passing, at least not yet. But with your 50 pieces, they're smaller. There's a lot more of them. Usually it's 20. So FYI, all the regular puzzles, all the regular ones, they have 20. So this is actually more than twice as hard, more than twice the pieces. But here I go. Am I gonna break 100? Do you think I can break 100 on the first try? This also has 10 attempts like your regular ones. I'm getting them all pretty good here. I don't know. But I know it's possible because you'll see ASR. You'll see her down there below 100 for sure. Yeah, I think I can get her. I think I can get her. We're at 74. Let's go! Let's go! Let's get him in there! Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's a good score. 87. 87.38. But that's hard. If you manage to get below 100, like I did, you'll get 5 NFTs. A pack of 5 promos. How do we get the free pack you mentioned in the metaverse? Well, you already got one just for being here. I got your name saved. 420. So you're already going to get a pack of promos. But other than that, you can find the guitars. You have to look. Right here's one. Alright. Under the bridge. And if you click on the guitar, you can open a link. And you can fill out a form there. And for every guitar you find and fill out a form, you get a common pin. There's 5 of them. They're hidden. Some of them are hidden very well. So if you get all the guitars, you got 5 common pins. And if just to come in here into the place, I just need to know your name. So I got everybody here. You'll get a pack of 3 promos. And then on ConsumerBreak, we got all these puzzles. Last call on the Discord giveaway. This thing's about to end. Last call. Get in here and click the button. Click the button. Alright, let's go back to, let's see, what are we asking? My tutorial puzzle is reset? Yeah. The tutorial game doesn't have prizes or nothing. I have to set something there, so that's just, whenever it runs out, it restarts. That's all that is, as far as the tutorial goes. I'm slow, that might take me an hour. Well, if it takes you an hour, you'd still be on the leaderboard. You'll still get a pack of 3. What I just did, yeah, it's a special puzzle. That's right. I just released it. It's also on your home feed. Let's see. Has anyone done it? Hey, Nika's on here. Nika's got below 100. Well done. Nika's got 88. Randman at 102. Apesec at 186. Fantastic. You still get your 10 attempts. But they're both right here on the home feed. We have fan picks and we have 50-piece break. 2 puzzles, different pictures on each. The 50-piece break is your tough one. That's your tough one. The fan picks is your regular. Then you have your community password game. Then you have your Wax Wolves game. And then you also have Goo Balls game that has 3 hours as well. And that has wax and cash prizes. So, heck, if you haven't been solving our puzzles, I mean, get in there and do it. It's free. And you can earn these NFTs. As you guys know, actually, I'm going to go into that next. We're going to do a little pitcheroo about ConsumerBreak. Let's play a Grubs right after we know who these winners are. We have 2 minutes. Last call. 2 minutes to get in here. 2 minutes. All right. Oh, okay, I see, Infinity. You had, we don't see your link because it doesn't allow it. If you want to share links, I trust you enough. I know who you are. We'll give you a VIP. Just use it only for, yeah, for giveaways. It's fine. No spammage. You know how that goes. All right. But thanks for giving away stuff. Now you can do it. Am I using BlueStacks? No, I'm not using BlueStacks. I can't actually interact with the phone here. So this is actually just casting. It's mirroring my phone. And I'm able to record it here. And this is a program called AP Mirror, and it is not free. It's not bad. You can buy the permanent license for $60 or something. That's what I'm using. It's not, I can't actually interact with the phone here. If you have a Mac, then just use QuickTime. and it's free, and it does the same thing. That's what I used to do. PC doesn't have a free thing to do this. Which I thought was nuts. Like, why not? Why don't you just be like Mac and have a free one that lets me do it? But anyway, I'm casting my phone on here in real time. That's what you're actually seeing. And I'm able to record it, but that's it. Alright, we should be done with this guy here. Anyone new in here? Regib! What's up, Regib? And we have 7 people. We can, if the next person that comes in is able to right now, we have 7 people. If you want to explore and look for getters, look for getters, and get a free pack of 3 promos as well. Free pack of 3 promos if you can get in here while it's not on 8 people. Alright, we got the winners of, oh wow, did this one actually not work then? Huh. Well, that was a fault on, that was an invite tracker problem of why this one did not work at all, I guess. But congrats to these people. That'll be Darkwing Duck, 420 Spitfire. Congrats! We're just talking to you. Congrats! Mongoose Pirate, Hot Rod, Marklar, the people that just entered this pop-up giveaway I just did. This one was supposed to work, but hiccups happen. So something happened with this bot. That's why. Well. Congrats to these people. You guys get a pack of 5 promos. And anybody that is not new to this, we're doing this twice a week. Every 3 days, you're gonna have one of these for promo packs. That's what I'm gonna get into next. I'm gonna do and here I've been here for 2 hours. I'm gonna try to not be here for another hour, but I want to talk about ConsumerBreak, where we are, where we stand, some things involved with that, and then our Wax Stuff farm. And then we'll be done with the stream. But I also have our grubs. So we do have 4 more grubfish. All right, let's get in. Let's do one right now. 4 more grubfish. Let's get in one right now. Expedition Plan Your Well. Let's get in here. Oh, now I have a guest. If you are the guest that logged in, if you want to create a name, or let me know who you are that way, or if you want to chat it, if you want to put your name in the chat, then I'll know who to give a pack to. Alright? Otherwise, you can just be a guest. This one is going to be some snazzy NFTs. This one is these were also donated. Oh, look, well, there's 3 of them. These were donated. Oh, these are brought to us by Alcor. Zoller from Alcor. I guess these have been in the wallet since NFTOPIA. So there you go. We're going to give away 3 snazzy NFTs. And thanks, as always, to Zoller, who's doing amazing wax community things over on Alcor. The Alcor Vault. Right here they are. We got Overcharged Haze. We got a 2022 Women's History Month. And we have a Schnazzy Z-Girl, number 1725. Alright, that's going to be first, second, and third. Let's put the E-Girl on first. Or not second and third, but 5th and 10th will be the other 2. Every 5th beyond will be a ConsumerBreak promo. Let's go on and get it. Alright, we got 6 people in the place. Mocha Twitcher, got you, homie. Anybody else, if you want to get in here, you can. We're going to do a grub next. Exclamation Plan Your Wallet. Alright. Gig. Alright. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm man. Alright, 28 people. Let's do it. This is your last call. You want first, we want any 5th place, but first, 5th, and 10th we'll get the snazzies. Those snazzy NFTs. They're pretty snazzy. Is everybody to see? Oh, which guitar you're missing? Not really. Not really. You should know if you haven't seen it before. If you click, well, actually, if you click on the guitar and go to that link, then you'll know if you did it or not, because it ought to tell you if you submitted it or not. But that's all. All right. Yeah, and then Tishy says his claim form doesn't work. So I don't know why that is. Other people seem to be doing it. And that's correct. All of my prizes will get sent by tomorrow. All right, let's do it. Let's do it in 3, and 2, and 1. Good luck. Good luck. All right. For the rest of the stream here, we're still doing 3 more grubs after this, however long it takes. And also there's a spin wheel at the end. But I'm going to do a kind of a quick, like a quick-ish state of consumer break and what's going on, and talk about our Wax farm options that we can do with our new farm, and also the payouts. We need to just talk about, I'd rather do it on stream and do it live, and then afterward we can share the updates and move forward. So that's what's going to happen for the rest of the stream, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's been here for 2 hours though and checked out Metaverse. You can still do that, of course. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with some kind of stream. Oh, not some kind. It'll be Brick Society. So 2 weeks from now, September 28th, will be a collab AMA stream with Brick Society. And then from there, we don't know. So just stay tuned. Next week, we will have info about NFTOPIA that I mentioned. November 4th, 5th. We'll have details about getting booths. Anybody that wants to represent, you can holler or look out for info next week. All right. Boom, boom. Congratulations. We got Buzz King with the E-Girl. We got Old Mankey with the other snazzy art. And we got Master Halo number 10 with another snazzy art. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Infinity's over here posting claim links. Please be nice. Please be generous and only take one. He's trying to provide for other people. Just don't be that guy that grabs more than one. But I appreciate you giving away stuff. And I know it's not spam because if it's a community member, no worries. But I'm not gonna like look at them and stuff on stream though. So, and then the rest of them, we got Nico, who got a pack of 1 promo. We got 420 Spitfire. We got Lanchus Vedic. And we got Jungle Banano, the only grub murderer! Congratulations! Oh, and Buzz King, there you go, repping a flag. Very nice. A Grubfest flag. Nice. Let's go ahead and join again. The next ones we're going to do Wax Potheads and Cozy Kababara and Wolfzilla all in one. That's what happens in the next grub. We got 3 more grubs to go. Anyone new here? No. So I guess Tishy's is having problems clicking the guitars, but if you do have problems like that, we can look after the stream. But see here, for me and others, it works. You click the guitar. It says, would you like to open this link? Yes. You get a Google form. You fill out the Google form, submit. That's it. I can find another one. But it's meant to be looked for. We could also do hints, but I'm not gonna like re-hide them or add more. So there's a whole month. There's a whole month to find them. Like we'll reveal them. We'll show them when we get close, you know. But it's more fun to look around and find them. My suggestion is, if you were me and you had to hide 5 guitars, where would you put them as the best place? And see if you can look there. Am I right? Alright, let me go. Well, first of all, most of you guys know ConsumerBreak. Most of you guys know Hybrid Creatures. But let me just do a really quick speed run of where we're at right now, what we have. ConsumerBreak's a mobile game. We've been playing it. I have weekly collabs where we do these wax projects. We're showcasing them on the puzzles. We have prizes from those projects. And we even have, thanks to the Goo Balls crew, we have wax and cash prizes as well, happening every single week. Alright, but there's expenses involved, and then and then we have our NFT collection, which is all these promos, everything you're seeing. All of that is on hybridcreaturesnft.com. You can learn about it. Basically, it's art collection with blends and drops and seasons, and you work your way up. We have our utility here, where the higher rarities have spin wheel entries and wax style staking. Also, we use stake on Wombat, and then we have the mythics, which are very, very rare. They're at the end of our seasons. Those ones actually get 10% revenue share of all NFT sales and all secondary sales. Well, there's your speed run. If you want to know more, if you don't know, you can look more. Having an app like this is not a free thing to do, all right? We are a company. I have a company. I've had this company for a long time. But we're not a big company. We're me. We're independent. I'm just as independent as any of the wax artists that you know that do stuff, that are barely scraping by, that have jobs to pay the bills. I'm the same way, but I also have an app, and to do this app, I'm also paying $300 to $400 a month in hosting, which is high. We're trying to work on ways to reduce it. I've been doing it for a long time, and all of it is just paid by me and my income. We do have some revenues, so like the NFT sales pays for itself, okay? So everything we make on NFTs, all the wax that we make is paying for the RAM cost, it's paying for the wax cell farm, yada yada. But it's not something we can cash out and pay $300 a month in hosting. The Twitch isn't that much, and then the ConsumerBreak isn't that much. So we're in a position where I've been for a long time paying out of pocket for not only hosting but development debt. And that's not even for new development. That is old development that I still owe a lot of money on, a lot. And I have to do monthly payments. That's also part of it. Let's see what you read here. Did you talk to TD about a more affordable hosting? So, yeah, to go with that, our developers are not solid as far as app developers. We have a very long story to get to this point. You can read everything online. I have it on we have it on a chat link. It's consumerbreak.com/story. It's a 12-year story. I started in 2011 with the dream of making ConsumerBreak. There it is. Pop it into another tab. Read that later. It's insane. It's insane. But for between 2011 and 2017, 6 years. All right, just learn you some. I'll give you a quick run. But for 6 years, we were just trying to develop an app. The idea was obviously no NFTs. It's sponsored games. We're turning advertisements into puzzle games with prizes from the advertisers. They're supposed to be cash, and not supposed to. It's anything the sponsor wants. But back then, the idea is it's cash prizes and it's products from the sponsors, and we get that from the sponsors that are signing up for it with us. All right. It took a long time to develop the thing. 3 different development companies. We lost an insane amount of money to these companies. It was all invested by myself, by my father, and by two handfuls of investors that are private. No VC funding. Private investors way back then got us to developing this thing. Then we had further troubles. 2015 and 16, cancer comes and hits my family. Without diving into a sad lane, okay? My dad was the CEO. You'll see all this in the story. He funded like a ton. Not only did he fund a ton with his own assets, but then I inherited the remaining assets, me and my brother, and then I went and spent a lot of that money, and that's how this went. Because cancer came and took my dad and my mom together, and it just happened. It's not anything anybody can plan clearly. But it threw right in the mix, right at the same time in 2016, where we still didn't have a mobile app launched yet. We're still developing. And so in 2017, finally, I launched a minimal viable iOS version by myself. And every year we pivot and we try new things. All right, let me just, this is important because it leads to what's next. here's the page. So, I mean, you can read year after year after year, problems. We lost insane amount of money. Cancer comes. We tried crowdfunding. That didn't work. It was a lot of work. 2019, well, I get an influx of money. Did not plan for it. An investor plus inheritance, all in one big jabroni. But suddenly I have capital. That's when I create the Android app that you have today. That's also when you see we have more features added. Multiple games. The original version only had one game that happened. There was no home feed. Sound, audio, more what you see today, a lot of it was built at this time. Then in 2020, I give out $100,000. Straight up, I give away $100,000 of investor-supported money. This went to thousands of people across the U.S. We had hundreds of games, hundreds of puzzle games, all in 2020 during the pandemic. It was U.S. only at that time. And the whole idea is we need to grow enough users to get sponsors interested enough to spend money with us and sponsor. It's been a catch-22 since day one. Sponsors do not spend money on you unless you have a ton of traffic. So without traffic, I'm giving away our prizes to try to draw traffic so that way we can get to a point where sponsors pay us. And we're still in that position, y'all. Like, that's not changed. We don't have those numbers. So what happened was we grew to about 600 players per day. Every day we had 600 players at the end of the year. But I was giving away a lot of money, a lot of cash money. And then when that stopped, everyone ran off. Shouts to Randman, shouts to Puzzle Puzzler, and shouts to the few others, ASR 164, the few others that liked what we're doing enough to just continue playing for no prizes. They did that for a whole year, 2021, while we were still having puzzles for no prizes, just for fun. I'm still paying for hosting though. Now I'm designing these other apps. We got Student Break, we got Bible Break, Story Break. These will have educational content for kids. I'm trying to find new ways to use our product that's not going to be relying on advertising. Thank you gods, thank you. This is all important because we're at a wall. So that's where I'm leading to. But I'm happy to have y'all listen to it, right? That's our community right now. But anyway, also we were gonna do a fungible token. We didn't do. So this is the year I came into Wax. T Wood, what's good from NFT Draft? He's the one that brought me to Wax, taught me all about it, all at the same time as I'm making these other apps, and I'm paying big money for development as well. In fact, we redid the whole app again. The app we had in 2020, it was decent, but it wasn't scalable, and it was not as good or as smooth as what you have now. Randman and Puzzled know. Oh, nice. It's a blessing when everyone was shut down. That's right. A lot of people were very, and I'm glad of that, and that's why I feel good about it. A lot of it was my own personal money, y'all. Like, I decided to not spend my inheritance, plus well, there's investors too, but I just decided not to spend my inheritance on a house and things that are mine. I decided to give it all out or spend it on development because I wasn't done. I also got divorced over it at the same time, 2020, for good reason. The wife was with me for the whole time, 8 years. She's done. I wasn't done, so I continue. All right, and then we end up with another developer. He's doing things. He redid the whole app again. That's how you got portrait mode. What you see now, portrait mode, that wasn't a thing. Now it is because it was redone again. And then that guy happens to be Muslim and he doesn't want to work on this app, Bible Break. I respect that. I'll respect a religion. It's fine. But that means we have to find new devs again. So I go back to Upwork. We find new devs again. They're in India. And they made these different apps for us, and which are in beta right now. You can actually go to studentbreakapp.com You can go to BibleBreakout.com and you can see beta apps that you can play right now, which I'll get into in a sec. They did that, but that brings us here. Okay, 2022. Suddenly we're doing wax stuff. Woo! That changed the game a little bit, but not enough. It's still not, the money part is still a problem. But now, all of a sudden, we have collab projects. We have collabs coming in where I'm not spending the money on them. They're giving us the NFTs as the prizes. And that was the game changer in a way, because 2020 I was spending all the money on the prizes. And then that grows. So hey, we have weekly games that started in spring 2022, right? Different wax project every time. I start a Twitch channel. I'm interviewing them every week. And now we're up to 1,800 followers. We're up to what you see, you know, with our collection. We're up to how many mints, y'all? How many mints? So 80,000 mints, right? 88,000 mints. The reason I created a collection was to before we had collabs, when we created our own collection, that was to add value to our puzzles. We're going to give away prizes that we can afford and create a thing, you know, for our game. That's the way T Wood pitched it to me. He says, you have a game, everyone's having NFT collections without a game, a future game. You need to make NFTs for your game. That's why we have a collection. And then we decided to make it more than just badges and doing the cards. And I'll work with an artist for that. All right, moving on. Then we got NFTOPIA. That came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, now I'm the head of a convention. That took a crap ton of my time this year. But that has also helped us grow some. And it's helping us establish ourselves as a brand and an awesome thing in the future. So that's really cool as well. You know, that's also good. And then also, it was a whole thing. I was in a business plan competition for the state of West Virginia. It was a 4-month thing from last fall until this year's spring. That also took a crap ton of my time. And then I get all the way to the end, the finalist from 3 rounds, and I go to the place and I pitch it in front of judges, and I don't win jack anything. I don't win anything. The reason for that, I don't think it was because of my pitch or my product, but I also think I could have done better on the pitch. There's that. But it was divided into 3 categories. The category I was in, and it was based on the ask amounts, how much you're asking for. The category I was in a group that needed a lot less money, because I just happened to be the fifth presenter that, as far as how much I'm asking. And the judges thought that the money would be better used there instead of with me, because I already have a working I'm already kickstarted a little, even though we need money. Those pitchers, those people pitching were brand new. They were starting new. Anyway, a judge talked to me and kind of explained that a little more. It wasn't really about the way I did it. The point is, I didn't get any money. I got connections with an investor. We're still working on VC funding. I got a good business plan for Student Break. I got that out of it. But without funding, the business plan's no good. We need staff and marketing. So we're in a position now. That brings me, I guess, to here. All right. We're in a position where I'm still funding this stuff out of pocket. Here, let me catch up. Oh, sweet. 420 downloaded. I know it wasn't originally for Wax, but it's perfect and destined for this. Thank you. The thing is, with Web3, obviously we know that now we're in a niche market. I'm glad that Wax people like it, but there's not a ton of people here. And whenever we get 130 players a week, which is good, it's not zero. Sponsors they still won't pay until they see thousands of players. As far as advertisers, we can keep doing these collabs, but if we're talking about paying revenue for staff and hosting, it doesn't cut it. So what I'm doing now is only to grow. It's only like everything I've been doing. All of it has been to try to grow users, and if we grow those users, if we can get to that point of thousands, everything would be flip-flop. And I hope you all understand that too. Whenever you're playing these games and sharing them and getting new people in to play, and we reach those kinds of levels of thousands, that flips it, because advertisers, then they pay attention, they see you have numbers, and then they'll look at the engagements. Then they'll see, oh, your 3,000 people or whatever are going to memorize my advertisement for 10 minutes and click my links. Holy crap, that's so much better for my buck than paying for a Facebook ad, right? Or others. The point is they won't do that for 100 select people, 130 people that are, who are those people? Wax people. Are they going to buy the product I'm advertising? Likely not. So see what I'm getting at? So if we got to thousands, they would be throwing money at us. In fact, Coca-Cola, let's pretend we're at 100,000 players one day, global, Web 2, you know? They just have to solve the puzzles. But if it got to that, Coca-Cola already spends $5 to $10 per person that will spend that much time with their advertisement. If they do a mini game or any kind of action that's not just a view, they already do that. So think of a Coca-Cola, and if they spend $5 to $10 on a puzzle game that you're doing all this on, I would just split it with you. All right, we'll see you later, OP. I'm going on a rant here, but this is what I wanted to do here, not all in text. We gotta show how this app really get people. That's right. And when you're doing that, you're right. You're also onboarding to Wax, because the puzzles they see on ConsumerBreak is Wax, and we're doing these streams for Wax education. So you're helping ConsumerBreak and also NFTOPIA. You know, we get ConsumerBreak players, we get exposure to Wax and NFTOPIA. All of it. It helps all of us. It helps me. ConsumerBreak. And yeah, you guys, I already said I gave out 100 grand. Like, we're not greedy. If we get paid by the advertisers, we're splitting it. Imagine a play to earn puzzle game that takes you a minute to solve, like, you know, the same style, that you solve it and you earn $5, not NFTs, not crypto, straight up into your daggone bank account. And that comes directly from the pocket of Coke, like the sponsors. That's the dream. That's, you know, that's the whole vision. But we just can't do it, and I've never been able to get that far. And I've told a lot of my stories. So I've been here, and I haven't that's what we're still working on. But that brings me to the devs. So the devs currently, they're not going to work. It's too expensive. The output is not good. It's not quality enough. And that includes changing our hosting up. Everything is hosted in AWS. And the way it's being built, it's costing me $300 a month. I am working with an independent dev here locally that's gonna look into all of it. He needs to review all of it, and then he can probably take over. And then hopefully he can look into other hosting options. Maybe we can stay with AWS and lower it. Maybe we can migrate. But I'm not doing anything with the current devs that we have. So. And then to have a new dev, we need money. So devs, it's very rare. It's very rare that any dev, or really anyone, artists too, will work for free to be part of your company, the way I do, or the way our volunteer staff, NFTOPIA, does. To get a good developer to go in and do the things, they need their cut. They need to be paid like contracted work, like how we've been doing. And I'm almost out, so we're in a kind of a situation where I'm looking for funding. We're setting up pitch decks. We're setting up this stuff. I'm working with a business coach to get it in front of investors, and then hopefully get investors for all of it. ConsumerBreak and everything. This student break, Bible break, NFTOPIA. Even though I don't own NFTOPIA in my company, it's kind of a joint venture. Same thing though, I'm still a huge part of it, and if we can get investments for NFTOPIA, if we can show ongoing income, that's possible. But there's also grant possibilities, and other than that, it's trying to get income via Twitch, via drop sales, via advertisers, and that requires users for the most part. This is this place we're in. So how long do I continue? For the rest of the year, sure. I'll keep it running the rest of the year. Going into 2024, I'm not too sure. And I also need to do more job work. I've been spending a crap ton of time this year on all this stuff, and not much time on my job. I have a job that's my own hours at home. It's amazing that I have that possibly the chance to do that. It's my old job, and they're letting me work from home. I do drafting. They pay me pretty good money. But if I'm not putting in the hours, we're in that spot. And it's not just me and my own personal living. It's 300 in hosting. It's 500 a month in dev in back debt is what I'm doing right now. Back debt. Plus, you know, there's some subscriptions, blah, 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 blah. If things don't change, maybe ConsumerBreak has to go down. Like, I wouldn't say bankrupt the company. I'd still, and then taxes. How many of y'all did taxes properly last year? And you reported all your crypto income. How much did it cost you? If you did that, it probably cost you a bit more just to get your filing done than if you didn't do crypto at all. So here, my accountant just gave me an invoice, a huge invoice for money I don't have, payments. And that's only because my company has crypto activity and they're filing it the way it's supposed to be. There's a big expense that's unavoidable. But, you know, if ConsumerBreak goes down, at least hosting can be paused. We can bring it in the future. A big problem is that we got these two beta apps, and if hosting stops, they stop too. And we barely even use these. So that feels like a huge shame to, yeah. Wax included, y'all. We're supposed to report all fungible transactions and pay gains taxes on them, and you can take losses on them as if they're stocks. That's how you're supposed to be doing it legally. I'm just saying, in the U.S. and many other places, it sucks. It is, but it is what it is. But yeah, if like hosting went down, we wouldn't be able to pilot this anymore, and that's a shame because if we can get, well, parents, yes, parents get their kids to play it, but more so schools and museums, daycares, if we can get that piloting in there. And like I say, since we're kind of got this rundown, preferably this semester, but here we're only a few months out, I don't know what'll happen. But if we can, then at least then we can get them to try and feedback it to be able to sell it. So for example, if we had a local Department of Education willing to do a pilot game in one class for 20 kids, they have all these tablets that they give out to all the students anyway. And it'd be optional. It'd be like, hey, here's students, here is this week's lesson. It's custom curriculum, right? So I'll make it based on what they want. Here's this week's lesson. Play the puzzle games. Play against your friends. Here's a little bit of rewards for it. Not cash, but they can do what they want. And then see how that helps their tests. How much, and then get their feedback. Do testing. Like, did this help you study? Did this help you memorize? And if those results are good, if that testing is good, and the schools see that, now they can license our thing, and we can sell it to more. And that is an income possibility. But it's a hard thing to get into, and I'm only by myself. If anybody has any kind of connections, that if you're listening right now and you have connections to schools, and you know teachers, and you know whatever, boards, or daycares, museums, or just parents, let them try it out, yo. Let's look real quick before I move on. Real quick. I mean, here's what we got. If you go there and download those apps, we got, don't mind all my junk. We got Student Break. I got a handful of games here that are educational. They're very cool images, educational. You can go in here. You got, you still got all the same audio stuff. You got easy, medium, hard. So you got the little kids that can play your easy. Medium is like the 20 piece that we use. Hard is like the 50 piece, which is like that other one. So if anybody wants to sit here and really crank out puzzles for fun, there you go. But it's playable right now, and people can go in there, and if we can get the teachers or like parents and stuff, and if they need custom games, we can do password games. So a school will just get a password game. We'll put their content on it. That's what we need, y'all. Between now and the next half year, and I'm gonna do my best to do this stuff. But I'm I just explained really well where I'm at. Like it's tough. And then here on Bible Break, same deal. I'm not gonna spend much time over here either. But if you know Christian families or churches, same deal, y'all. Like, if you go to church and you know your pastor well and stuff, bring this up to them, y'all. We have Bible Break. It's got 4 games here, and here's an example of one. Every level is a page to the story. If we got them summarized for kids. So if I go in here, and then if you listen, we got narration. So I got my Scotty.
1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 48 to 49.
So if you listen.
Goliath began to charge at David for an attack.
This can also be for any story in the future, not just Bible.
But David used one of the stones from his pouch and struck Goliath in the forehead so hard that he fell down right on his face.
See that? So I got custom audio, narration, music, sounds, and then you can even click here, boom, and it will take you to our website where it has the full scripture for that page. So that's a Bible learning tool to be able to play these games, have fun doing it. Your actual pages, the puzzles themselves are your pages that you're able to read and listen to while you're doing it. And then if you want to know more or you want to know context, you can click out to this page and get it. So this is the kind of stuff that churches ought to be at least trying out with their kids, you know. But again, I don't go to church. I don't know many people that you know. We'll do our best. But if anyone's listening and wants to help me here, wants to help our cause, we need players here. We need players here. We need players here. If you want to support financially, if you just feeling generous, you could PayPal us. But honestly, we have drops. Wax is fine. Like, we would need a lot before I'm actually cashing out. But like the Wax revenue we make goes to RAM and it goes to rewards. And if I have a bunch, we could cash out. You know. So if you're gonna support, you might as well buy stuff. We got all these posters. You know, they're still here, wherever they went. Do a category, do fabled posters, or those ones are the ones you blend. I don't remember now. You just scroll down, you find posters. Buy packs if you like the promos. Anything helps. Anything y'all buy is helping. Yeah, we have a Bible Break book on Amazon. Oh yeah. But without selling it, yeah, sure. If you guys want the book, that's a way to support. Sure. And that's right on the website too. But we have hardcover, ebook, paperback. The audiobook is still not there. I need to make an audiobook with all the narration. But if you want it done that way, great. Then do that way. They'll support us too. So anyway, there's you a lot more about me and where kind of I'm standing and kind of trying to figure out. I do have some help. I have my business coach helping, trying to find investors. But at the end of the day, it's on us to create revenue. And at the end of the day, having an app like this has high costs. That goes for a lot of Wax games too. They're doing. That's why sometimes they have layoffs and they have to. Same deal. We're all struggling. But when you're independent and you're pre-revenue, this is the kind of place we're in. Let's do a Grubfish. If there's any thoughts, comments, anything, I got a little personal here. I got into some stuff. Great. I do still think we have huge potential. NFTOPIA is also a huge revenue potential here for us. Like, we acknowledge this. Like, so even if consumer breaks down, even if that, we're still gonna do conventions. You can watch the first half of this stream to learn all about our plans. We're still gonna do that, and that is revenue. But also, that's still not enough to staff anybody. So even if we're making sponsor income, hopefully it grows to a point where we can staff a couple people and then pay for this kind of stuff, you know. But at current rate, it's not that way. We'd have to get even more. We'd have to think about like an in real life convention. I went to Rare Evo. They had tickets of $100 just to enter. They had VIP tickets of $1,000. and they had foot traffic of 3,000 people, and people are actually paying that. And and that's FutureFest has the same vision. They have the same vision. So, if they're able to help us with their platform, and we can together host convention events that bring 3,000 people, or paying advertisers that pay that kind of money because it's that valuable, because you have that much networking going on. Now we actually have a full-blown company, and even one that investors could fund up front. An investor, if they see potential, good potential, that's what investors are. That's what a VC is they would fund its staff and marketing for 5 years or something, or 1 year or whatever. You have to show them that you're making money. It has to be promising. It can't be just a concept. So that's what we're working on all fronts. On all fronts. That's what I'm working on. All right, let's do a grubby, and then let's talk about our farms, because we're still going to open a farm. There's still wax staking or earning, so don't think there's not. But that's also a reason why our payouts are little. We can only go by how much we can make, and that goes for anything. All right. Yeah, that's the biggest fundamental flaw, is that most wax space promote to the same circle. Yeah, I know. I've talked about that too. The wax space is small. The bear market is big. The bear market is killing a lot of projects, and it's drawing a lot of people away from the whole Web3 space. That's making wax even smaller. It's great that we're able to have these streams and these games with our wax fam and these conventions, but we do need to branch out more as much as we can. I do think that the conventions being multi-chain will help, because Rare Evo was a crypto thing. That was a blockchain thing. And here we're global from home. There's so many benefits, This is the kind of stuff we need to show sponsors and attendees to come over, and all these benefits, like no planes and hotels. Our tickets currently are free. You go from your own home, your own computer, whenever you want. No COVID. Oh! I was out for 12 days, y'all. That was stupid. I don't have the time to be taking 12 days off, sleeping, because I went to Rare Evo and got COVID. Other things, all these fun little metaverse activities. Oh, we're finding guitars. How easy it is to just click out and buy drops. And then all these other things, huge environment. All this stuff is stuff that, in my opinion, trumps in real life conventions tenfold. If you bring the people in and you have the people there. Because I don't see the point of a real life convention if the only benefit is talking to them in person. That's the only real benefit. But if you're doing this with cams, it's way better, in my opinion. This is what we're striving for. This is what FutureFest is striving for. And that's why we're going to work together really well in the future. They're trying to do the same thing with their platform, building this one right here, this one here. So this is all stuff that can bring revenue too, but I don't know the future. I've been at this for years and years. Every year I'm like, oh, it's just one more year, and it keeps going. So I'm glad y'all are with me and listening now. Appreciate. Probably know more now about me and us. And we'll get into our waxed out farm next, and then that'll be it. I got 3 more grubfish. We'll still do our spin wheel too. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what we got. And I'm gonna share like this video as an update. Anyone can watch the VOD. I'll have bullet points, but since I'm a streamer and whatnot, I thought it'd be good to get it all aired out live and go from there. Real life convention is a good way to turn a cold prospect and get more targeted network and support. I guess it depends on what the convention is too. Because yeah, sure, there's niche ones, it all depends. A Comic Con is not the same thing as a Rare Evo. It's all about your targeted who you're looking for. It's a whole different crowd at Rare Evo. All of us were project owners networking, But if we're gonna talk Web3 convention, we can do things very similar to a Web3 convention. That's what we're really going for. We're not making a Comic Con or whatever. So it is kind of focused on that. It's focused on crypto and NFT projects, multi-chain. That's a good point, though. Some people like the IRL, like regardless. They like the interpersonal, and they like traveling, and they like to see the cities, and that's great. That ain't going away, going away. But as an alternative to a lot of other people that would prefer to save money and be anywhere, like Metaverse is great, and I think in the future it doesn't like maybe we would see more Comic-Con, like just general conventions that aren't Web3 doing that kind of thing. You totally can these days, right? All right. Let's see what we got, y'all. Thanks for donating again, Cozy Kawabara. We got some cool trinkets in here. I got a map to Happiness, which has a 50. No, you know floor prices. That doesn't mean they'll sell for that. But this one's at 500, whatever the crap is in there. But it might just be not many listed. But thank you for donating. I gotta give you the shout. Mike 120. Thank you for donating, Mike 120. These Cozy Capybara ones, and we got 3 of those. All right, let's go. Let's do some more. We got Wolfzilla, right? Yeah, we got a Dogzilla Wolf Rider pack. That's from Buzz King's collection. Dogzilla Wolf, fantastic. That's gonna go out, and then also a Wax Potheads. We're gonna give out one of these Dank Sessions and one of these Pepe things. All right. Shouts to all the little creators doing the small guy, us indies having fun with NFTs. All right. First place. Let's type this out so we know. First place can get first, 5th, and 10th. We'll get a capybara. 15th gets the Dogzilla. And then we had 20th and 25th gets Wax Potheads. Capiche? Where are we at on this guy? Lost him again. Alright. Alright. 26. Alright, that works. Last call. So, biggest Scrubs floater will get a pack of 1 promo, ConsumerBreak. Last call. Do I have anyone new here with me? We have space. Anyone wants to join up here? Oh, we got a new one. Harmony Kingdom, welcome. Anybody wants to join bit.ly/metaverse test. And you can keep listening to me, but you can check out the place. Look for guitars if you want. Space will stay open full time. It's free, which is a very cool feature. All right, here we go. And 3, and 2, and 1. I got a luck. All right. I appreciate everybody listening. Let me get that out. Sorry if I missed chats. And I will wrap it up soon. We're almost done now. Alright. Yeah, we're almost done now. We're going to wrap it up soon. We're going to look at our Rexdale farm next. And I'll tell you what we can do. And what, yeah, pretty much what I think we'll be doing. But just say what it is. And then we'll kick off a new farm this weekend. Other than that, we're going to do 2 grubs after this. Pretty quick after this. Let's get off here and get some more work done. And we'll do a spin wheel. But thank you everybody for being here. Keep solving those puzzles, y'all. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. If you want to come back, we'll do another AMA in 2 weeks. Stay tuned next week for the details on NFTOPIA. If you want to get a booth, holler at us. You can be part of it. And November 4th and 5th will be the actual convention date. So that is when you can look forward to having a bunch of cool giveaways and drops and hangouts and all of that jazz. Congrats! Puzzled Puzzler, Tissues, and Ivy Forno if you guys got the capybara. Congrats to Mocha Twitcher, you got the Dogzilla. Congrats to Nika, who will get that Pepe one. Or no, you'll get the box, the stash box from Wax Potheads. And 420 Spitfire, you'll get the Pepe one. And also a pack of one promo because you're the biggest competitor. Congrats! Let's run another one. Let's get in there. Let's do it. Alright. Alright, now there's more space. We got 4 people in here. Anyone wants to jump around? I'm gonna actually turn off this one. But this will be open still for today. So basically, like I was saying earlier, they built this whole thing for one event. Like, they did it for Tuesday. It didn't have a ton of people. I was there. It was fun. And then if somebody wants to use this arena in the future, now that they have it built, then they can do that. So it's like every event that they're doing, they're building a custom arena. And then that adds to their arsenal. So that's kind of how it worked. Like once we have we're going to see what their conventions, by the way, again, they have a host that's doing another convention space, another Web3 convention space, like NFTOPIA, but another one, here in FutureFest, the week before us, October 27th, only a one-day gig. We're going to be there. We'll represent with a booth. We're going to try to meet some multi-chain people, exhibitors, and then a week later we'll do our event. So stay tuned for the info on that as well. There's no info yet, but stay tuned because whenever that happens, we want all y'all to come over to both. So it's actually a two weekend thing. One of them is not organized by us, but it's like NFTOPIA, and hopefully you'll see a lot of things that you haven't before. And maybe even some Wax projects might even want to go and exhibit there, too. They're offering it for free, actually. So if any Wax projects want to be at something like NFTOPIA that's not, and wanted to come here a week before us for free and exhibit, then stay tuned. We'll have the info on that. They're going to get it to us. So that's awesome. That's awesome. But otherwise, this is where we'll be right here. This is our hangout. All right. Let's look over here. We got hybrid creatures. We have our Rockstyle farm that's right here. We have it's full. So it's a custodial farm version 1. There's a limit of 3,000 or close to 2,997. And for the dynamic farm, which means it's a different value per template. I think we need to stay with that because of all our rarities. I think that's the way to go. Not do the shared pool. I think you get more in the farm if you do the shared, like all the NFTs have the same amount of payout. This is the way to go for us, dynamic, all right? What we can do, and then also then you have a total pool that's only got 413 wax left, and it's paying two wax an hour because of all these new shinies, which that's great. So everyone that got shinies, great. You're using them, but it's quite a bit more shinies were minted in the past 2 weeks because of our Wax Wolf collab drops, which are still open. You can still do it. But what is this? 48 wax a day at the current rate. So if we had another farm, it's more. We don't make 48 wax a day. We can't do it full time the way it has been. We can't do it full time because there's too many NFTs now. Our project isn't set up with caps. It's set up with uncapped. I want to give stuff away. I want to let you stack and stack, right? We want to keep it that way. The way that I see it working is we would just add more to the pool periodically, probably monthly. So basically every month is when, well, if you hold mythics, you know, I haven't done it monthly, but that's roundabout. You still get what you had, you know. You still get the amounts regardless, but it's supposed to be every month that I do the mythic split. So ideally, once a month when I give them their split, I would take money out of what we have in our collection and put a portion of that right here in the farm. So let's say at the end of the month, I add 500 wax. Okay, between that time and the following month, 500 wax might be paid out. It depends how many more NFTs get staked. Let's say that happens. 500 wax gets paid out, and there's still 2 weeks to go before I add more. And again, that's based on our sales. We can't add more. So I don't know. It doesn't mean I can add 500. It means I can add bit depending on sales, because it just works that way. It's like profit share. But if we get to that point where now the farm is dry, then there's just no payouts during that period. You don't have to actually do anything. You don't have to unstake. You don't have to do anything. Whenever there's money in the pool again, it'll begin paying out again. And that's how it'll work. So the more sales that we can do, the more I can put into the pool, the longer it'll last between times that we add more. It wouldn't be full time. Does that all make sense? I think hopefully we can all agree that it has to make sense this way, because I don't see another way of doing it. We can't promise consistent wax payouts the way it is, because it has to just depend on what we make. But I like the way that we have it, where we can just stack all of them. Other options, I mean, we don't have to allow staking for all badges. You could take templates out of here. So if we took all the badges out and you have to get Fabled badge, for example, then that takes a lot of not only NFTs out of the farm, but then less payouts. But I like it too. I don't want to do that. I like having all base cards and all badges. Another thing is we could reduce these rates, but as we know, these rates they're pretty minute, you know. But shinies in particular, I know that if you got a big old bag of shinies, Infinity is one of them. You're in here, but you bought a whole bunch. Appreciate you, like, buying a lot and support. Like, we got support from you. Appreciate it. Now you have a bunch of shinies. And anyone else that's staking. So like, if we change this to be more like that or something, where the shinies are more like one of these, that would decrease the payouts overall a bit more too. That's an option. And then in that case, the farm would just last longer. It all depends. And I'd like feedback, but we can even do a poll. Like, I don't know. That's why I wanted to wait, explain it, be able to share a video after. Like, we can do a poll and change things, whether it's reducing rates or taking NFTs out. But at the end of the day, I think this is the way it'll have to be, where it's just, there may be times where the farm is dry. All right? Y'all get that? And then as far as creating a new farm, because that's what I want to do. We can't like add more to this farm. So I'm going to create a new farm this weekend. There's a few options. You got version 1, a supporter error type entity or something. Yeah, if we do special drops, I mean, that's what collab drops are. They're special drops. But if we can think of things like that, the only utility right now, you know, it's collab drops. You blend. It's like what we have with Wax Wolves. It's you blend them to get packs with more shinies, and the more NFTs you have, the more you can stake. We can keep doing that if we can. But if we want to make an NTT or whatever, that might be worth more for some reason, whether it is more staking or it has special giveaway entry perks. These are that's a good idea, Infinity. We can think about that kind of stuff to raise money for the Wax DAO and for the project. So I don't know. We'll see. We can do things with Wax. Ain't leaving the Wax. We're still doing things. But anyway, so we can't use version 2 because version 2 farms, they actually don't have a limit. You can have infinite in them, but they're rug proof. And what that means is I have to put in the full amount of the wax into the pool to supply all of the NFTs that are able to be staked in it based on the payouts I sent. I have to have it all up front for a version 2 to work. That way, what that does, Mike D made that on purpose. That way, if you're staking your NFT and it says you're going to earn this much until it expires, it's not going to do what I'm doing. It's going to force the farm to only be open if the thing can pay out everybody. But our collection is all uncapped stuff, and we mint stuff all the time. So there's new NFTs coming in all the time. There's no way to predict it. And even if there was, we'd be back to predicting finite amounts that we can't do. So we're not doing a version 2. We're doing a version 1. We can do another custodial, which is another 3,000 limit. Or we can do a version 1 non-custodial, and that's a 1,250 limit. So it cuts the limit in half. But I'm actually more open to doing that to see what people think. And then we would have a custodial, we would have a non-custodial, and see what people think, see what people use. Whenever it's non-custodial, that means your NFTs stay in your own wallet. It means you can list them. It means you can stake them in multiple non-custodials. It means you can stake a NTT. These are all perks in my opinion. If the thing leaves your wallet, it stops staking. So if you sell the NFT, it stops the payouts. That's how that works. I'm leaning towards that, where we would open a non-custodial. It's going to have a cap of 1,250, but that's going to take time to fill. See what people use. Some people, I'm sure, will take their NFTs out of the custodial, put it in the non-custodial. That would leave more room here. So essentially, it would allow it to be open until both of them are full. Where we'd have 3,000 here, we have 1,250 in the other. Then we can think about, let's do a whole nother farm again. And we could do that. We could keep opening farms. But keep in mind, like whatever wax we're making for these pools, it will get divided between the farms, which could pay out differently. So that could also change. I'll put 500 wax here. I'll put 500 wax in the other one. This one might pay out its 500 sooner and such. But the point is, we're going to have to split what we have with the farms we have. That's essentially where we're at with everything. So I went over a bit of where I'm at, State of Consumer Break. The farms, I just want to do another non-custodial, see what people think and do. And then you will not have full-time forever payments. It'll be once a month, and we'll announce it. I'll be like, hey, this amount got added to the pool. That's going to depend on sales. But also, side note, anybody can add wax. If anyone's feeling generous, you're able to donate to the thing and just put wax in it. This will be mostly funded by NFT sales. We're not buying wax with Twitch revenue or anything like that. That stuff needs to go to my hosting. But any kind of wax revenues, we would take a portion of that, put it in the farms. And then also 10% is going to these mythics. 10% is going to these mythics. And 20%, that's a thing too. I mean, that's public. 20% is going to our artists. So out of all our wax NFT sales that we get, 10% goes to the mythics, 20% goes to our artists. Then you have RAM costs, and then you have this waxed out farm, which is whatever. We don't cash anything. None of it pays for hosting or bills. All of it goes back to community or pays for RAM. So, and then like whenever Goo Balls is different. Whenever I send wax as prizes, puzzle prizes, that does come out of the collection, but I'm not counting that part as like. Anyway, it's separate because they're paying for that separately in cash. Blah blah blah. So, all right, big overview, big stream, 3 hours. Let's do a grub, 2 grubs. Let's do a spin wheel. Get out of here. If anyone has questions while I'm live, throw them down. Anyone has suggestions while I'm live, throw them down. Otherwise, I'll have the update in text, and then we can see how things go. We'll have a new farm over the weekend. We'll have details next week about convention, and then I'll be back in 2 weeks with a live stream. In the meantime, I'm trying to connect with schools about this, but it's going to be tough. And I'm trying to work with my coach to get funding. And same deal for the conventions. We're going to put together a pitch deck and put that in front of investors and all of that. We're doing all of it. We're trying to do all of it to where we can get a positive income going up. And if we can just do that, I don't care about being rich at all. I just want to pay my bills and still do the stuff I do. Preferably not work my job I'm doing, but I'll do that so long as I need to. So there you go. All right. Let's do a grubs. throw any thoughts or questions in the chat. Thanks 30, 40 people for hanging out the whole time. Appreciate. This is gonna be, I didn't even look. Last call to get in. Last call. Last call. First place we'll get. I said everything I need to say, so we're gonna just speed around the rest of the stream. All right. First place we'll get a hologram. Whichever one. Now they're not loading, but a hologram NFT. Yeah, this guy, Air Max from Monster Vision. This is based on a real hip hop artist. That's going to first place. Then we have Jumpy Art, Melty Face Pack. That's going to go to 5th. Then we have NFX Creations Dragon Pack. That's going to 10th. Every 5th place beyond gets a promo. Every biggest exploder gets one. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. Oh, get a look. All right. 3 hours in. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think this, I kind of wanted to say it all on stream too because of the VOD, so I can announce the bullet points, but if anyone wants to watch back and really get it from my mouth with all the deets, they can do that. So I kind of wanted that out of the stream too. But thank you all for joining. We're going to do another Grubfish right after this, pretty much right afterward. We're going to do our spin wheel. And we'll raid out of here. Let me get that ready. Spin wheel ready. I had fun though. You know, I like doing the streams, and doing it every 2 weeks is different. I was doing twice a week for a long time. There wasn't then once a week. So I like when y'all are around and interested anyway. All right. Alright, congratulations. Puzzled with the multi-win. Puzzled is a mod and a great friend here. But Puzzled isn't part of the company, doesn't get paid, and doesn't have any kind of backdoor dashboard access. So we let her win stuff. And then Jumpy Art goes to Missy Who, congrats! NFX Creations goes to Buzz King, congrats! Pack of 1 promo goes to 420 Spitfire, congrats! And Biggest Grub Sploder, also 420 Spitfire! You murderer, well done. Let's get one more in, y'all, for some promo packs. Let's get in there, exclamation mark, your wallet. Yeah, I could buy a lotto ticket, that's right. We got anybody else in here? Alright, no one new. The space will stay open. bit.ly/metaverse-test. You can go around, find the guitars. Let's go find one way back here, huh? I go all the way back here. See how cool it is to teleport, though? I'll be behind the building. Oh, what do I have here? What do I have here? There's one. Oh, somebody's right here, too. Alright, well, there's one. See how you can click on them? Open link. You get your form. You fill out the form. You'll get your pin later. Alright? There's 5 guitars. Anyone is welcome. You can teleport around here like this too. It makes it nice and easy. Alright? Yeah, I know. There's harder ones than that. That's right. Hey, let's look at our... Well, join a Grubfish. We're going to do one more. let's look at just a couple quick where we're at, and then we'll be done. Look at all these puzzles. All right, shouts to 24 people that solved the password one. Password is community. Shouts! Everyone that solved it. All right, you're going to get a prize later. Then we got, ooh, the fanfics one with 9 people. Great, you're also going to get a pack. That lasts 2 weeks. Then we got this hard, super hard puzzle. All right. All right, people are getting in between below 200, though. Great. That's going to get you a pack later. Then we got Wax Wolves. That's only got 3 hours left. Boom, 149 players. If you didn't do that, get in there. That's going to give you a free badge and a drawing for a Wax Wolf. Then we have Gooball Break, 2 hours left, and that has drawings for cash and wax. So there's your to-do list. Also, we have our bounty block contest links. You can enter those. And bada bing, bada bam. And remember that if you're in our Discord, you can enter these giveaways here. I had another thought and I lost it, so it don't matter. Let's join! What's up, Dre? What's up, everybody? It's been fun. Yeah, just look out for those announcements next week. We're looking forward to the convention. We'll see what's what.